Yeah. Bad time to yawn, sorry. Ugh. No one's here, don't worry, it's fine. Let me go to Discord, let me post the link to the stream. Hold on, nobody say anything yet. The stream is live, but it's not really live. Don't say words to me yet. Hold on, let me make sure everything's all good. Okay. Leonard, you pressed the illegal button first. What are you doing? Come on, man. Don't talk to me, you can't hear. Why'd you press the illegal button, fucker? What the hell? It's so over for me. Hold on, sorry, just making sure everything's good. On screen here, we've got YouTube chat up. Let me make sure the stream is actually live as well. Okay, we're good on YouTube sides as well. Everything is working. We're live everywhere. Hooray! Io, you're second. Io, once for the not the first time, but for one in a very few times, you were in fact actually second. I can't believe you've done this. Both second typer and second message. Congrats. Leonard, you can be spoken to now. Leonard, why did you press the illegal button? It's very clearly labeled illegal. Why would you do this? You win this time, Io. I give you credit when credit's due. Don't say I've never said nice work, Io, you did it. You thought it would be funny? Well, how about this, Leonard? Is it funny now? That's right. I killed him. Leonard's dead. Now look who's laughing. Rest in piss, buddy. Just one. Hi, yippee, hi, woo. Just one. I have a question, and I didn't ask this last stream because I had forgotten about it, I'm pretty sure. I think there's been a stream between this stream and the stream before. How does your I think it's girlfriend, but I forget. I don't know if you said specifically the gender of the person you're dating. How do they like my stream? how do they feel about it overall? How they like a scale of 1 to 10? What do you think the general idea was? She didn't care for it? That seems about right. That seems fair, honestly. You open up the stream in case you forgot to tell Discord, and then I started. I did, Leonard. I did start a little bit late. Good timing. Surely this time Twitch will finish calculating your watch streak, or do you just crash out and throw away the cause? I don't know. You should be fine. Indiana. That's how I feel, man. Well, you know what? Just one. I'm just saying. Expect an HR report coming in soon if she doesn't change her opinion about the stream. Just maybe consider, you know, for your sake, maybe just be like, hey, you know, maybe you did actually, you know, maybe you did actually like the stream. It's hard to do this on mobile because it doesn't tell you if you spell it right. That's true. That's true. Fair and real. How are you guys doing though? Besides me threatening to get Just One fired from their job, how are you guys all doing today? Hopefully you are good. Leonard, how's it going? Io, how's it going? Just One, how are you guys doing today? I've had Leonard, thank you for asking. I've had a mostly good day, but a little bit of an annoying day. I've talked before about my cousin, the one who called me a poopy head and then sucker punched me in the stomach and then ran away. That's probably the most famous, not famous, but like that's probably the story I've told the most often about her. She's just like, she's older now. I told that story when she was like 8, and now she's like 12, and she hasn't changed. She's still like, and you know, it was cute then. Now it's just like getting really annoying. So I had to like, I had to put up with her, and I was just like, I don't want to do this. But you know how dogs be. Wow, how the time flies. The time do be flying, Io. That is right. You're watching an MTG player die to his own Painlands and enjoying it too much. You know what, Io? Just say bad deck construction. Lol. That should be that's pretty good. I should punt the child. It's like a thing where it's like I can't, you know. It's a 12-year-old girl. I can't hit the child. That won't fix anything. Also, I just don't want to hit children. And like and it's like kind of sad. It's like kind of sad. Her mom, my aunt, is like just so unbelievably delusional about her behavior. It's like kind of just embarrassing. So you can't even talk to her about it. You can't be like, hey, can you get your daughter to like be normal? It's just like, no, it's because like she has ADHD, and kids with ADHD have like a 99% rate of rejection syndrome, or that's like, it's all this fucking bullshit, and it's just like, okay, whatever. The best part is doing a Kalia Brawl deck, so the deck building is even more fucked. Is Kalia? I didn't know that Kalia had multiple variants. IO. Is Kalia of the Vast the one that makes the demon or the angel or the dragon appear out of your hand? Rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria. That's what she said, just one. Listen, I'm not trying to downplay the premise. I'm just saying this child does not have this, because all this child does is come up to me and say that I'm fat and bald and ugly. So, like, I think, you know, not the situation here, basically. Voyix, hello, hi, how's it going? Voyix, you remember I've told you the story before about my cousin who that one time sucker punched me and then ran away. She's bad. She's really, oh dude, oh my god. Glorpington, dude, it was based Voyix when she was like 8 and doing it. Now she's like 12. She's grown like a foot taller, and all she does is just be mean. Just one. I mean, she's not diagnosed. I don't think she has autism, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Soon you can start, dude. My other cousin, my older cousin, did already tell her mom that when my cousin turns 18, he's gonna beat her up, and he didn't use words that nicely about it either. Like, it is. Voyix, I'm gonna have to, like, beat my cousin to running the fade. I think everyone has it out for her. Voyix, there's gonna be a line. Exactly. She needs to stop hitting and spewing acid. You gotta stomp those behaviors out early. Yeah, she's been doing it for, like, 6 years, and her parents won't stop her. So neurodivergence, you know, be damned or whatever. Like it's just, and like here's the oh dude, here's the most fucked up thing about it too. Her mom, my aunt, is a psychologist. I don't know. I don't know the exact degree and nature of her work precisely, because I don't remember too well. But she does, like, you know, therapy and things of that nature, and she like will. She's like, and I'm like, I haven't talked to her directly because it's really awkward. But it's like, the one thing I know: when you're a lawyer, you get another lawyer when you're in trial. You don't represent yourself. Therapists should not psychoanalyze themselves or family. You're supposed to get another person to do it. And she's just like doing all this diagnosis and shit. And I'm like, are we like, we're definitely not, like, maybe there's some like bias here or anything? And it's like, nah. It's messed up. Jeff, we are fighting one of my cousin, my 12-year-old cousin, so get in line, buddy. But anyway, so that was my day today, basically. Ooh, TNT Master, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one. So, anyway, that's just a little light venting about how many child psychs are terrible parents. It's not, dude, I don't know. She's a really nice person, my aunt. She's a really nice person, but she's just like, I don't know. Anyway, let's one thing I want to talk about here, guys, and it's in the title of the video and or in the stream and whatnot here. We are almost done with this game. We have 9 clans left to go. After that, I might be the only person. I might be one of the only people in the game who will have the Gilded Vault, but not the Rock and Roll Heaven unlocked for the train customization. That's gonna be really funny. You won't believe it. The man finally managed to shade out Grizzlebrand. Io, does the guy have enough life to activate Grizzlebrand after all the pain land usage? Also, Brawl is an arena format, right? So is the issue that there's people that are playing so many pain lands because they just don't have access to like normal lands? It's basically just Commander, but it's like a 60 card deck in Commander, right? But it's like arena. Strange. Curious, strange. Brawl is one with Commander and on Arena. So like the deck, like the card list is much more limited too. Is it 100 cards though? Still interesting. I thought it was maybe like a smaller deck list, but whatever. I don't know. What do you guys want to play here for our first run of the day? What are we feeling? Is 100 card Highlander? Interesting. Very interesting. What are we feeling like here though, folks? We don't have many left. Again, we have 9 total. We have 9 total clan combos left to do. If you guys want, we can spin the wheel. We can spin the wheel in theory. Jeff, you want to see mushrooms? We only have 2 mushroom clans left to do. Leonard, you want to see the wheel? You know what, Leonard? As the maker of the wheel, I feel like I have to oblige you. We can do the wheel. We can spin this bad boy up here. You're 4 cards away from mastering everything, and you're like 113 out of 180, so you got a while. Yeah, I haven't cared too much about mastering cards specifically. I've just been caring mostly about trying to win. So there's definitely some stinkers in here that eventually I'll probably go out of my way to master, but for now, just not really caring about it too much. Don't worry, it hits every time. Okay, Leonard, okay, Jeff, let's see here. Does it hit mushy? I mean, it's got good odds. Right? There's only 9 combos left, and 2 of them are mushes at a 1 in 4.5 chance, something like that. Yeah. Once your watch streak was calculated, you're on 4. Hey, Io, that 4 is not bad. 4 is not a bad one. TNT Master, what's your current watch streak? Can you cash that in real quick? Oh, you're back to rotting? Okay, you can't cash it in yet, TNT Master. No worries, no worries. It's at least over 200. Molly, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see what we're playing today. Real Trick. So true. Awoken Alt Stygian, by the way, is what we're playing here, folks. It is an Awoken Alt Stygian game today. So, oh, why am I closing this here? Get this out of here. You know you dreamed about a hot couch last night? Really? Really? What did you dream about, Voyix? Wait, this isn't Crazy Taxi? No, unfortunately this is Monster the Train. Oh, also, hello, friend. Sorry, Tiki, did I say hi? I don't think I said hi. I responded to your message, but I don't think I said hi to you. Hello, how's it going? Friend, hi, hello. Ryan, hello. Hopefully you are all well. The dream was he just live streamed. True. What day was it? I did say hi. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, it is Awoken Stygian. It was just normal Stygian, right? Let me double check. Oh, it's all Stygian. It's all Stygian. Okay, we're all good to go. It was not Wheelie Wednesday. It would have been pretty cool if it was Wheelie Wednesday, though. I like this start here. I'm a little bit worried about Savagery Seraph here, but otherwise, pretty cool. Seems good. Let's see what our relic is. I mean, not even a real choice at all here. Definitely taking Split Anvil over Channel Heart. What a dog shit relic. Terrible, man. Horrible, terrible. Jeff, where'd you get all these damn Balatro emotes from? I don't know, is SBAB like some sort of big Balatro streamer? I don't know who this is. Interesting, though. We're taking Split Anvil, folks. I will say, I think it's interesting how Split Anvil has a little bit felled off. I think there's some sort of like psychological impact of Vengeful Shards existing, where you want to have have expensive spells so you can play Split Anvil and then like make your entire hand free. But the fact that you have to like take some damage from the Vengeful Shards because of, you know, that, you just don't want to play your Split Anvil card, basically. So it's weird. There's something there. Look above. Oh, he's got a Balatro jump scare because you got a random sub to a Balatro streamer. Ah, Jeff, I see. Interesting. Is it one that you even have watched before, Jeff, or is it someone you've just genuinely never seen? My favorite gift subs are the ones for a streamer that I've genuinely never watched before. That's always funny. Feel bad about taking one from someone who would appreciate it? I wouldn't worry too much, just one. I don't think it's a big deal. Not gonna lie, recently you've been hating Savagery. That he's been literally destroying some of your broken runs. He's a tricky one for sure. He's a tricky guy, no doubt about it. So what's the final bristle here? What is the final bristling on Sentient here? Have I even seen it yet? I have seen it. Spikes 50. That's kind of tempting here, folks. I know we already have Hot Shark, but Spikes 50 is a pretty important breakpoint against what's his name? The Sweepers. Against the Sweeper in the what's his name fight? In the Savagery fight. The Chosen Sweeper has 50 HP exactly, so it'll die to the initial spike. Does anyone know how spikes interacts with enemy sweeping? If the sweeper dies to the spike hit from Sentient, does the attack continue to hit the enemies behind, or does it die there and interrupt the extra attacks? Because I feel like it would keep hitting. That's my guess. You think it continues? I also think it continues too. I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure that is how it works. Anyway. Alright, you dreamed that you got a good deal on a 2-day vacation, but the vacation was organized by your dad, and at the end of the vacation, the price of the good deal was that you had to scam... Oh, the price was that you had to scam all your friends into terrible investments. Dude, you got to do your... So, friend, you made all your friends basically just buy a timeshare at the vacation that you went to. Also, you were attacked by dinosaurs. This is Jurassic Park. Gotcha, okay. You dreamed Dr. House murdered your manager and tried to frame it as a suicide, but was actually your manager. Actually, your manager survived, so House tried again, and it didn't work the second time either. It ended up your manager forgiving you for something that Dr. House did. Just one, I forgive you too. I forgive you as well. The little fade run with Firelight and Hellhorn, you took 0 damage the whole run, but you got the Seraph, your floor immediately gets wiped, even with 60 plus HP. Then you can't do anything because you didn't even see Hallowed Halls that run. Many such stories. Many such stories here. I'm conflicted here because on one hand, Titan Sentry does sort of the same role as Spike Sentient does here. So I'm pretty confident the right choice is just to take Cultivating. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is the Bristler. I'm gonna trust my gut and take Cultivating here, I think. I think there's a reason to have both of these here together, more or less. -1 draw seems pretty free here. Yeah, it'll be okay. If someone came up to you and forgave you, you would start crying like the kid in Good Will Hunting. Haven't seen it. Maybe that's gonna make some of you guys angry. Haven't seen Good Will Hunting. All I know is that they're from Boston. Put you here, put you here, put you here. That seems pretty good. Okay. I have a for people who ask me Good Will Hunting. I have a question, and I mean no disrespect. Is the movie actually good? Is Good Will Hunting genuinely and honestly a good movie, or is it just kind of like grandfathered into being a movie people like? Friend, yes. Social Mechanic, yes. The dynamic between Matt Damon and Robin Williams. It's emotionally raw and meaningful. I believe you guys. I just want to know the truth. If that's the kind of thing you want. No, I like my movies to be like devoid of all emotion. Because I'm a fucking serial killer. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a good movie, sure. Marvel. Yeah, I want Marvel, actually. That's a good point. Never mind. Give me Marvel, please. Do I watch Big Joel? I've seen a couple of Big Joel videos on the YouTube. I watched his video talking about Mr. Beast games. That was pretty interesting. Beyond that, I'm not sure. I've probably seen one or two of his other videos. Do you love Big Joel? I prefer Little Joel. I don't really know the difference. Did you know that he's not Big or Joel? That would be pretty devastating to learn. It'd be pretty devastating to learn if he wasn't actually Joel this whole time. No name, hello, what's the counter for Voyix under the table? And is there room for another guy? I'm sorry, no name, you've kind of lost me here. Is there a room for another guy under the table? No. There's also room for nobody under my table currently. Also, hello. Danny Barra, thoughts on Beast games? I haven't watched it. It seems genuinely not something that I'd be interested in personally. I really hate the concept of a game show where like 80% of the time it's like these weird like moral dilemmas of the people like having to choose to like sacrifice themselves or like be greedy and sacrifice other people. That shit is not that interesting to me, and apparently most of that show is people just doing that all the time. Based on what I gathered from the Big Joel video about Mr. Beast games. So I think I would genuinely hate it. Yeah, Jeff, that is also true. That is also true. My name is not Cranberry. I hate to like be the one that has to deceive you like this, but it is just the case. That part is true though, friend. That part is real. Dude, I kind of want to take Sharpen here to put some spikes onto Sentient. I think I'm gonna do this, and I don't know if this is right or not. Give me a little bit of spike action for now. Val, especially because it's fucking stupid for a game show. Exactly, dude. Listen, I'm not trying to be like annoying. I want game shows to be at least mostly merit based. Sure, there can be some chance involved, but I want like a game show to be like the best person wins. I don't want it to be like this thing where it's like most of the people got kicked out because they got unlucky. Like, it's just so weird. And I don't know. I'm not the god of insurance. That part is wrong, Jeff. That's fake news right there for sure. Not real. Also, hi Godzilla, how's it going? Hopefully you are well. Kind of a tough choice here. I think I want to go left side. We have sweepers in the Stygian clan, and we can maybe get a good Ancanter as well. But I definitely want a sweeper here. But we also have the steel shop. We have sweepers here, but we have steel here as well. We have no real spells to upgrade. I guess like Sharpen could be like Smolder Stone, which would be nice here. Otherwise, we have no spells that actually care about getting upgraded. I guess maybe Razor Sharp Edge Holdover would be good too. Yeah, let's come over here. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have a Quick Stone. Good chance for a sweeper to be really strong. I am not happy about the sharks being here. There's too many sharks, people. I'm gonna take a second shark though. We're gonna play bottom floor and middle floor shark today. Elemental Scion, hello, how's it going? 171 out of 180 is crazy. You're only on 50. Well, I'm like Elemental Scion. I'm very incentivized to play this game way more than normal due to the nature of me making content for it, right? So, I think that is perfectly normal to be at only 50 out of 180 right now. This is not standard behavior. Infuse Hot Shark with Hot Shark. I'm sorry to say, Jeff, not legal. Dude, it is suck that we see speeds down here and no sweepers, though. No DoorDash has restrictions, but I'm craving an indie restaurant that's 3 hours away. Can you pay some guy to drive it there for you? You might have to pay, like, a lot of money. I think there's, like... What is it Doormates? Is that the one where it's, like, DoorDash, but, like, for anything? That might be like a door dashable thing to do, or not, yeah, is it or whatever it's called. There's a similar service where it's just they get you anything. I'm pretty sure. Door mates, we're fucking doors now? You know what, Jeff? Fine. I don't know. You repeated this show because you like game shows and you had the budget to do something amazing, but decided to do slop and bad mechanics. Danny, I just agree with you. I didn't enunciate well. I just agree with you. I think you are correct. Yes. Seems not good. Also, we do get Dualism and Endless here, but tragically, we only have enough money to afford one of the two. Insert gif of guy sucking doorknob. I mean, my personal opinion here is that between the two of them, I probably want to go Endless. Then we'll look for Dualism later. I don't know, I could just be wrong too. I don't know what I'm doing here, honestly. Titan Skin 1, not really much of a factor. We're just gonna go probably top floor again. Sentient's gonna cultivate up here. You go here. You go here. And people just might not even make it to top floor past the double shark plan. We'll see though. I don't know. Ooh, weird start. I guess I put this on the Endless Shark. That seems fine. Oh my god, I didn't even do this on purpose. I forgot about Split Anvil. Sharpen was actually a great pickup because of that. I forgot that this was a thing. That should be good. Anyway. No, sorry, friend. I realized that I didn't enunciate well. I was trying to say, I just agree with you. And then I realized that maybe it would be misheard. So I was trying to take two, enunciate more correctly. Okay, floor cleared there. Ah, you're a B, no worries. He's playing both sides, don't trust me. That could be true. You know, actually, hold on, I don't want to do this line. I just want to play both shards here, I think. Happy Pride? You're late by a little bit, friend, but you know what? Sure, fuck it. Happy Pride, why not? You trust me? I seem trustworthy? Big mistake, bozo. Huge mistake on that one. Okay, put you here, put you here. Freeze up. You're not leaking, that's good, okay. Jeff, I would like to clarify that I am not bisexual. I don't want to say completely straight, because that feels like I'm trying to, like, overcompensate. I am completely straight, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. He's tricking me into being gay, I think. Hold on, wait, someone stop that man. He's trying to prank me. Surrounded by two sharks and flustered. So true. So true and real. Dude, these all kind of suck. I think I'm going to take Vine Grasp here. I think I kind of like... just for hitting my own sending to trigger Cultivates. No, that's not what I'm trying to say, Jeff. That's not what I'm trying to say. 0.1% gay for your man puffer flesh. Pun Pun, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Pun Pun, when are we doing the Monster Train 2 collab video? When are we doing that, man? I've been DMing you every day and you haven't responded once. You can just say no, it's fine. I love lying. I love lying, it's so funny. Oh man. He's not lying. I am lying. Monster 2 Smasher Pass list with Pun Pun. I've been trying to get Pun Pun to join me for the Smasher Pass list. I promise you, he just won't do it. This is the counter. This is Ridian Rogers. This is just for the stream. Yeah, this is just for the stream. Not an ongoing count. We've got, you know, I think rookie numbers personally, but also hello, hi, how's it going? Only bisexual in a Petersonian sense. What is Jeff? What is that? What does that mean? What is that? What can you clarify what that means actually? Can you give me a quick breakdown? Let me break it down for you, Mark, and then you start twerking. What are we doing here, folks? I think I need to just go left side and find another unit that can be good for me here. Like, I feel like we can't just win this game with sharks only. We need actual, like, real units to kill people at some point. I'm gonna go left side here. We'll see what we get. Nothing really super crazy in there. Okay, we can make Husk Hermit is a workable unit here. Husk Hermit could get the job done today, so that's fine. Oh, dude, Leonard, speaking of sharks, which is funny because we're talking about sharks a lot here. This is gonna be a really boring story, honestly. I was driving the other day. I was listening to NPR, and they did an article. I think they did like a whole bunch of stories about Shark Week or something like that. I don't know exactly what the details were. I don't pay attention to Shark Week, really. But they're talking about sharks, and the one story that I was able to listen to in the car ride was specifically that apparently shark antibodies can cure cancer, in theory. They haven't like fully done all the research, but there's been a promising development where what they fucking do is they take a shark, they inject cancer into the shark antibodies then have an immune response, they develop a bunch of antibodies, then they take those extra antibodies out of the shark and then put them into rats that also have cancer, and then the shark antibodies in the rats kill the cancer in the rats. Isn't this the premise of Lizardman from Spider-Man? I don't know. Maybe, friend. I'm not sure. Yo, it works at larger scales. The coolest thing that they talked about it in the story, because again, it's not like 100% like proven or whatever, but the coolest thing about it is that when they put the shark antibodies into the rats, they were not seeing an immune response to the antibodies, to the foreign antibodies. For whatever reason, the shark antibodies are like stealth bombers. They're undetectable to the rest of your body's immune system. And it was really cool, but obviously it's very preliminary. It might just become nothing. But also, sharks might cure cancer. What the hell is he talking about? I'm talking about Shark Week, Wiener Cam. You hear that you should start drinking? No, so just one. You have to put the shark in the microwave for about 5 minutes to give it cancer, and then you drink the blood. Very, very big difference. Sorry, the Petersonian thing. My bad, Jeff. Sorry. Jordan Peterson, the conservative shitfuckers fans. I literally said in a Petersonian sense, like he's a fucking philosopher. Well, no, Jeff, I know that. I just wanted to know what in a Petersonian sense meant. Like, does it actually just genuinely mean nothing? Like, is it just like in a pretentious way and then with no actual meaning behind it? If so, that's fine. I just thought that maybe it meant like an actual thing. It does just mean nothing. Okay. Gotcha. Also, Casey Sears, hello, hi there over there, YouTube chat. You have the only unit you need, the hottest of sharks. I just don't think it can kill relentless bosses though is the issue, but maybe it can. I don't know. We'll see. Antibody treatment to cancer has been a hot research topic for a while, but has the same problem as all cancer cures. A single tumor can be many cancers. That does make sense, but have you considered though not real sharks? Have you considered sharks though? Listen, I'm not a doctor. I don't think any of you guys are doctors, and if you are a doctor and you're watching this stream, shame on you. But I don't know. I think this is cool. And you can have your boy Hot Shark, where they don't do. No, Hot Shark's still good. Wiener Cam. Hot Shark is still a very strong unit. It's just that we need actual units to kill bosses at some point too, though, is the issue. Truly Dusk has a PhD. So here's the thing, friend. I don't think Dusk watches any of my videos or streams, which I'm not upset by. I think like a lot of people, I think when I started like streaming and making videos, I stopped watching a lot of other content that I used to watch because it was just like, A, I don't have time, and B, especially if it's a game I'm playing, I'm already playing the game enough. I don't really want to like watch content for that game too. When I watch Voyix stream, I don't really watch him to watch whatever he's playing. So, yeah. The dot, you're a doctor. That's fair. That's fair. Is that why the T-girl is like the shark plushies so much? I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't know that was a thing, that they like shark plushies. Interesting. You have a bachelor's is basically a PhD. That is true. Dust is too busy fighting the muskrat army as a cute cat animorph. Interesting. Very interesting. I think I'm taking none of these, by the way. Like, I don't know. I could take Flash Freeze maybe and give it Entropic Growth. That's kind of interesting, honestly. I don't know. You guys take the. I have not taken Entropic Growth once. I feel like you need some sort of like AOE spell to make this worthwhile, and we don't have that. So I'm pretty sure it's not good. But I'm not sure. Doesn't that mom also have a PhD now? I don't know. I know she was studying advanced math stuff, right? I don't know what her current degree is. Sharks are older than trees. That's pretty cool. Illusion also so true. The Twitch chat is pretty cancerous, unlike YouTube chat, which is very wholesome chungus. Very true indeed. I'm gonna stop talking, I think, now for a while. Permasealance is pretty neat. I agree, but I think it needs to be on like a spell that's worth it. But I don't think it's worth the curse to put it on Flash Freeze. What the fuck? Triple question mark? What's up, friend? I kind of like Holy Stone on Sharpen here because we have the split anvil too. It seems pretty good. I think we just go to Archeon here. Cranberry hates us. No, Godzilla, no. I don't hate you. I just strongly dislike you. No. You can't swim. I can swim. I don't know why I said that like I'm bragging about it. I can swim, by the way. I don't know if you guys heard. I'm capable of propelling myself in water. I'm gonna not play the Spear Steward here. Actually, no, I am gonna play the Spear Steward. Never mind. I've lied because it'll get pushed back, so it'll die. I wanna play Shark here into here. I don't want you to be here, but you'll die before it's an issue, so don't worry. He can what? I can swim. What if you can't swim but you float? Very not that impressive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not that impressive, actually. I was gonna say very impressive. No, it's just normal, I think. 102 videos have been drowning in Carapace. I'm glad to hear Lord of Pies. Lord of Pies, did you see the video where I tried to take double Carapace, but I forgot that my other unit didn't have Smidgestone, so it was just a normal Carapace and it fucking sucked. That was a pretty funny one. Where do you rank Foregone Power in terms of starter cards? Foregone Power is really weird. It's probably one of the strongest early games to weakest late game cards. Because in the early game, 8 Frostbite is really, really powerful and it's 0 cost, right? So it's a really good starter card. But a lot of times you end up incanting in the late game. And because this is negative, like this is, you know, -2 cards for playing it because it's the card itself and then the card you're discarding. It does mess up incant bills later on. So, I don't know. It's a weird one for sure. I think it gets removed very often because of that late game, but I think it's important to note that it is pretty strong early game, basically. You get moved back. I'm gonna do this to you, I think. Yeah, that seems fine. Play this and pass. That was hello. How are you doing? You have a bone to pick with me. What did I do? What did I do wrong this time? Surely I've been good today, and done nothing against the rules. What could I have possibly done now? Most fish, excluding sharks, technically are floating all the time. I thought there was a video I saw recently I don't know if this guy's made it to all of y'all's algorithms. There's a video I saw recently of a I believe it was a woman who was like a marine biologist who was ranking a tier zoo video basically about like aquatic wildlife or whatever, right? And in the video there's a clip of the mollusk video, Lord of Pies, exactly, right? And there was a clip in the video she did of a fish on the bottom of like the ocean floor sleeping. Like apparently fish, they don't always float. They do sometimes go to the bottom like of the ocean floor, just like lay there and rest, apparently, which I didn't know. 2 nights ago you got a good quantity of sleep, but the sleep quality was bad. It's because you had unpleasant dreams, you were at work, and we were swamped. The people you had to work with sucked. One of them was Jeff Goldblum. I've been seeing repeatedly in apartments.com videos on my channel. Let me tell you, Jeff Goldblum cannot cut lenses for shit. It was very stressful. You know what? Dallas, I apologize. That's my bad. I put Jeff Goldblum into your dream on purpose. Let me be the first to admit it. I'm the one who put him there. It was intentional. And I thought he would help out. And that's my bad. Yeah, fish get tired of swimming when sleeping. That makes sense. It makes sense. Man, Gotti are pretty cool. I don't know what that is, Dot. Anyway, the video was pretty good. I will say a couple. So I was watching the video, Lord of Pies, and I was curious with I don't know why. I just wanted to see what the comments were saying about it in the video. Some of the people watching the video were like, I don't want to be mean, but kind of really annoying. They were like saying like, you know, you gotta understand that like Tier Zoo's video is bad because of this. And I was like, dude, the video's like, what are these people talking? The video's good. What are they talking about? It was very weird, but I don't know. I just like Tier Zoo videos in general, I guess. I think they're neat. Okay, we can't play anything here. We're gonna do, I think this will be more damage, hopefully. Not by much, but... Okay, he gets one hit on the pyre. I can live with that. You're watching this, so at least some were annoying. Well, I wasn't leaving any comments, friend. The commenters were the ones who I was saying were annoying. Okay, big difference, buddy. Gotti equals fish. It's a silly English joke. I didn't know Gotti equals fish. We're in a weird spot here. This could be a I think this is a Horfrost effigy angle, folks. We have the double sharks. We don't have great damage, especially against heavies. I can see us going Horfrost effigy to like rush down savagery here. Mine's a bit repetitive because you stopped watching that content a while ago, but maybe it's just not for you. That's fair, Godzilla. I just think it's neat. I don't know. Dante the Goblin, hello, hi, thank you for the subscription. Very cool. Thank you very much. What's that? Kirby singing? I thought he was doing something else there for a second. I was a little bit concerned. But yeah, let's fucking go. Thank you for the money. Is pronounced fish by taking the GH from enough, the O from woman, and the TI from nation. Okay. It's more like a win. Okay, so women. You know what? Dot, I get it. I see it now. Race Wars, Poggers, Spike's your favorite build. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we can probably get away with not playing Cycle of Life 3. You know, let's give it a try. Every time I play Spreading Spores, it goes terribly wrong. Maybe today is the day that it goes right for us, folks. You missed it. Are we Gotti posting? Apparently we are codecimal. I didn't know that this meant fish. But I guess we are Gotti / fish posting. We could take a third shark. It would be pretty funny. I don't think we want to, though. We could try to pivot off of Husk Hermit and just go Nameless Siren and make a really big... a big Siren here instead. I don't hate that. I'm gonna go probably Merchant of Steel. I'm gonna try to go Nameless Siren. I think the problem is that Nameless Siren does steal cultivates away from the Husk Hermit, but I think that's honestly fine. I don't think that's a big deal if we lose some cultivates there. Remember all the weird spellings in English came about because French got put into it, especially the silent letters? Well, my favorite one in Elden Ring, right? You have the jails, which are spelled G-A-O-L. And I saw that and I was like, Gale. I thought that's what it was, but it's pronounced jail. It's just it's the way they used to spell jail. I don't know, it's just weird. Yeah, the Ever Jails, exactly. Gaba Jail, very true as well. I'm gonna take the Siren here. We're gonna go Siren. I'm probably gonna go Space Upgrade, so I can go like Sentient, Husk Hermit, Siren all together on one floor. Weird ass Australian spelling Gale. Or was it Australian? I thought it was just English. Like British, ye old English. Interesting. Also, you can say ass Australian. I mean, okay, I don't know why they tried to censor you there. Oh, I lost YouTube chat, actually. Hold on. There you go. A jail crystal. You charge it by imprisoning people. Every judge has one. You telling me every judge has a JO crystal? And they charge it. They charge their shit by putting people in jail. That's crazy. Also, I'm going right side here for sure. Absolutely, 100% right side angle here. Okay, we do get quick for my Husk Hermit. That's lovely. Very excited to see that. And then I think we just reroll here. Try to get like multi. Ooh, okay. We can go multi-quick on Husk Hermit. That does handle like all of the silencers for us pretty well. Yeah, I don't hate it. Didn't English also have its own alphabet at some point? I couldn't tell you, no name. I'm not sure. I don't know much about the origin of the English alphabet. You're telling me a judge charged this crystal? Yes. I personally here, I think I like multi. I don't know. Actually, I'm actually really conflicted here on this one. I think I want multi on the Husk Hermit, and I think I want Smidge Stone on the Nameless Siren, and then we're gonna look for, I think, either quick or multi on the Siren as well. And we're gonna use Siren to. We're gonna use a squad of Sirens to kill heavies, and I think that'll actually be pretty good. Am I talking about Runic? I don't know what I'm talking about at all. Not real. I have no idea. And I think we want the multi on Husk Hermit, so that way it only takes like 1 or 2 Razor Sharps for the Husk Hermit to quick kill the chosen sweepers in the savagery fight. That seems, I think, pretty good to me. Let's try this. Now what's in here, by the way? I forgot about this as well. Get this away from me. Looking English is a great language. You love its inconsistencies like you would love the minute flaws of a beautiful woman. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Just one. I just want to say, first off, A, I'm going to tell HR about your relationship. B, I'm going to tell your current relationship about how she's got a lot of apparently minute flaws according to you. So I think you're going to be in big trouble, buddy. You better straighten your shit out here, okay? And maybe give me money. Listen, man. You don't have to give me money. I was just kidding. English is a cesspit because Britain has been occupied by loads of other countries throughout history. Each time their language would be added to the amalgamation. That's pretty cool. What's the cum counter? That's a great question. Dot, thank you for asking. Maybe this will elucidate that for you. Boom. There you go. You like English not having gendered versions of the for 15 years. You know what? Wiener Cam, I will agree. Learning French, the most annoying part of it was being like le voiture, like la candelabra, right? It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck is this? The potato does not need a gender. Okay, we can just call it the potato. That was a big mistake. I agree. I think French got too woke when they started giving things pronouns. Fuck Spanish. Automod, that one you can let in. That's fine. English used to have gendered language, but it got dropped over time. Friend, I'm not gonna sleep with you, okay? Listen, I know we have this, like, will they, won't they, like, tension. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry to have to ruin it for you. But, no thank you. I'm good. Do I want the... I don't even think I want the trial here too badly. Although I do want the money. I do want the money. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go right side here, I think. I want the money. So then we're going to go... We just go... I think we go shark here. And maybe we can do this here. That seems fine. And then a second shark has hit the bottom floor. Lovely. Play this. Get my incants. Lovely. Dynamom, we were talking about you before. Dynamom, 2 questions. 1, did you get your PhD? If so, congratulations. I didn't know this, but I maybe found out recently. That's my first one. Second question, do you have a shark plushie? How do you win with Eka? I don't know, just like try to get a unit with Mage Blade usually. That kind of does it for me. He learned about the Blahaj. Apparently I learned about the Blahaj, whatever that is. You did get your PhD? First off, Dynamom, that's awesome. Congrats. That's very, very cool. I guess I have no follow-up beyond that. Just congrats. That's awesome. You're leaking. That's fine. Although I'll be greedy. I'll pick you off. That's fine. Put you down here as well. You have 3 shark plushies. Interesting. Very interesting. I've been told, Dynamom, that apparently is some sort of stereotype that trans women are more likely to have plushies. You know, hence why I have asked. Okay. 1 for each size offered by IKEA. That sounds nice. It's funny you said that because one of your ongoing jokes in your friend group is that you won't sleep with one of them. Get really drunk and joked about that. Friend, hey, good luck, buddy. That sounds awkward as hell. It's culture and history. Can you explain to me the culture things? I don't know about it, and I'd like to know more. Now it's just really funny. One is a hot shark and the other is a shark hot. They can both be hot. Oh, trying to figure what I want to do here exactly. We do risk getting sapped out here by Ajax, but I think hopefully Siren will carry us here. I think for that reason we will just incant here some more. I think it's gonna be Siren doing most of the damage, so I think that's fine. Oh no, Voyix added the Clanker emote. Oh god. Oh, like he was gonna discontinue the Blahaj, which is okay. The colors though, I see. I get it. That's cool. Luckily Siren gets there, which is nice. Me, Epic Trans Ally having 2 hot shaman in his deck. That's like an autocorrect there. Oh, a Sharkman. Yes, yes, yes. Very true and real. Tetradyne, hello. How's it going? Do I have any advice for you before you sit for your PE exam? Tetradyne, what is your PE? Is it physical education? Like, is this like, is this an exam to become a gym teacher? I don't know what this is. If so, most of my gym teachers were history teachers who also taught like gym sometimes, or just like coaches for sports. So I would say maybe like, I don't know, what the professional engineering exam. It could also be physical education, just one. How about you educate yourself? You want to get a Blahaj? Am I saying it right, by the way? It's to Blahaj. Maybe I'm also just butchering the pronunciation as well. Also, Cycle of Life me here for sure. It's almost certainly the engineering exam. You don't know that. Principle and practices of engineering exam. Fuck! God damn it. I fucking... Can you just lie and say it's actually you're trying to be a gym teacher, please? Oh, fuck me. This is terrible. I'm gonna take the unnamed tome here, I believe. That seems pretty good no matter what, basically. And you know what's crazy? The unnamed tome basically just got better than it was in Monster Train 1, despite being a weaker version, because it's just so much more important to silence things, especially in like the Titan fight. Being able to unnamed tome turn 1 against Savagery and the bottom of Entropy seems so valuable. It's crazy. This spell got better, and they made it worse, and it's still like one of the best spells in the game. It's kind of crazy. Pondering your glorb. Very true. Yeah, you want to be a gym teacher? It's been your childhood dream. Tetradyne, the actual advice I have is just, it's all the normal, stupid, obvious stuff. Probably have like a small, healthy meal before, like maybe like a big fruit, like a big pear. Make sure you're hydrated beforehand. Take like a solid like 15 minutes to decompress before the exam starts, right? Yada yada, all the normal shit. Try to get a good night's sleep the night before. That's true as well. That one's a little bit of an easier said than done. Pun, do not do crack. Do not do crack. That one not advisable. Also, right side for me here, folks. Pun is not trying to help you. Go straight to cocaine. Do not pass go. I wouldn't do these, I don't think. If you listen to the Pun, now there's bees in your teeth. That's pretty cool. Adderall, hey, you know, if you got a prescription, Adderall probably would help. Surely it couldn't hurt. It could cause some problems in theory. I think in theory it could cause an issue or two. Ooh, so now it's time to put my money where my mouth is here, folks. In the tier list, in the top 10 artifact tier list here, right? I did have Footstool and Attuned Whetstone right next to each other at 8 and 7. And I did say that Whetstone was the better of the two. And I think I will take it here still. But it is funny just to see them both here, side by side. I think especially on like a sweeper as strong as Husk Hermit is here, right? I think we do just want to get an equipment tutored out here instead. Also, yeah, Tetradyne, also just good luck on the exam too. I bet you'll do well. English used to call shark haze, which shares an origin with Hajj. Interesting. Oh, and it means blue shark, by the way. Oh, wait, you're telling me it's pronounced blah? Well, hold on. Is the Hajj silent? Is it just blah? That seems wrong. Also, you know, Codecimal, I did say hi when you came in, I'm pretty sure, before. Hi, Codecimal. How are you doing? Also, hi, Not Real. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you are all well. And also, J Crab Meow over in YouTube chat. Also, hi. How are you? Hajj is hi. So, blah hi. Okay, I can do that. That's easy to say. A Spear Steward's out of here. Am I Swedish? No. Or are you asking Dynamom? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure maybe no. I don't know. It's pronounced Hague. That's what International Criminal Court is. I'm familiar. I'm intimately familiar with the International Criminal Court. Multi-Strike's kind of cool here, so it does just get us extra activations on the Shark. It seems pretty nice. Well, I need money that badly, though. I do want to go to this Merchant of Arms here, I think, next. I already have a good money, though. A good amount of money, I should say. I feel pretty confident this is safe, though. Live committing crimes in other countries. True. What the fuck? You don't want to watch an international criminal? You just called me a fucking snitch before, friend. Now you find out that I've done international crimes, and you're like, oh, I don't want to watch this guy. What the fuck? What a nerd. Because I was gonna snitch, I would never snitch. That was an empty lie. That was an empty threat that I said to Just One to tell the HR department / their girlfriend about all the things they've said, I guess, or whatever. Domestic criminals only. What a fucked up world we live in, man. Only domestic criminals allowed. You guys need to be better. This shark's getting his ass beat. I can do this and has less damage onto the front shark, or onto the back shark here. I think that's kind of fine. Let's do it that way. Choking to death on a piece of ground beef in your apartment, and instead you have your light flashing before your eyes. You see the clip from 30 Rock where Liz Lemon chokes to death on ground beef alone in her apartment. Yeah, it's just a coworker. It's not like you know, someone higher up or whatever. It's all above board in that sense. Okay, we're doing fine here, I think. Ooh, Leonard, how do I feel about a cult command that links to this? Let me see the clip here. Hold on. Sorry. One moment, please, people. I need to listen to the clip. There's a weird apple cult. I think we can all agree. I don't know, Leonard. I think we haven't like talked about it since I talked about it that one time. I don't think it's that interesting of a bit, honestly. I'm sorry to say. Friend has made some masala. Do I want some? Friend, can you send me some of the masala? I do want some. If that's okay, I would appreciate some of it. If it's not okay, then I guess fuck me or whatever. It made you laugh. I'm happy it made you laugh. I feel like something that like actually gets a command. It has to be like a recurring bit, basically. And it's not really that. That was not what I would call recurring, I guess. Is like the issue. That's pretty good. I accept this. YouTube wrote this in international post. That's fair. That's fair. I'm a little bit worried here, but we are gonna like hopefully have some frostbite on you, so it won't be too bad here. I don't know. We'll see. Put this on you as well. Actually, I'm realizing it's a pretty good play. Put this here. Happy birthday. Today's not my birthday, but I do appreciate the sentiment. But it's not even close to my birthday. Oh, that's a close one, folks. That could have been bad. Although we actually play the shark here, and then I think it's not even close. It's still kind of close. Never mind. That's a close fight, though, everyone. Could have gone real bad real quick. Good travel. I mean, there's a. You know what's actually really cool? An Indian restaurant opened up not too far from me. It's like actually like a 10-minute drive. Before that, the farthest I had to drive, or the closest I had to try to get Indian food was like at least 35, 40 minutes. Now it's like actually like reasonable to me to go somewhere and get some, which is pretty awesome. Big fan personally. The last time that I got Indian food, I made a terrible mistake. They asked me on a scale from 1 to 10 how spicy I wanted the food, and I asked for a 7. I said, you know what? I eat spicy food pretty often. I think I can handle some good spice. I think I'm gonna go for a 7 out of 10 on the spice-o-meter. Tell them not to do white people spicy. Listen, I enjoyed the meal greatly. It was very good. I only ate half of it, and I was like, I was fucking drenched in sweat. It was bad. I should have gone for I think I could have handled a 4 pretty well. 7 was too much. 7 was a little too much. Not in any places with delivery to your house is one that you like consistently. That's the issue. I don't know. I feel like my dad what he does, my father does, is when he goes to an Italian restaurant, first time he goes there, he always gets spaghetti and meatballs to like sort of overall get a sense for how good the place is. I feel like for Indian restaurants, the equivalent is tikka masala. And I feel like if a place does not have, at the very least, consistent tikka masala, then, like, you know, probably not a place you should go to. That would be my take, at least, but I don't know. It's a little late for it, but Bloodthirsty Blade's not bad here. We can take this, and then maybe merge it. Do I know that tikka masala? Yeah, friend, I've heard about the whole, it's an Indian immigrant who moved to Scotland and made it there. So, like, Scotland's trying to, like, claim it as being, like, Scottish food instead of Indian food. It's a whole complex situation, and then I'm going to say something dumb and stupid, and everyone's going to hate me. So I don't want to talk about it. Tikka masala is not required to be good, but I feel like it's like the standard. It's like the quarter pounder with cheese of at least, you know, American Indian restaurants. I don't know. You not want raisins and nuts in your butter chicken, friend. Plus, yeah, that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna take Bloodthirsty Blade here. We're gonna re-roll, see if we can find a merge equipment for it. Okay, Void Armor. That's a pretty good one. Then we're gonna merge these bad boys. Attuned Whetstone, slap that shit onto Husk Hermit every round. And I think from here on out, we're basically just gonna dupe a bunch of Nameless Sirens. And that should be good enough, hopefully. Do I know what type of Indian they are? Like what region they're from? The restaurant near me, I think it's supposed to be, I believe it's an Indian fusion restaurant, so I don't know what region like the food is supposed to be from. I think it's supposed to be like a mix of Indian, and I don't know what the other like food is even supposed to be in the mix. It might just be like American, like Americano, but I'm not sure. I don't know what it's fused with. Indian and jazz restaurant. So true, so true. I think I want more cycle lives here, which is maybe crazy. I think we just need to make our Ascendian have as much like HP as possible here, basically. Okay, we take our nourishing feed here, whatever the fuck it's called. We go Sentient. We go Husk Hermit. Definitely put this son of a gun down here. We play you here. I guess, you know what? Get up here too, buddy. Get in there. I need to probably dupe the Siren ones here. That was probably a misplay. Because I have life on this fire. I can just dupe it whenever I want. Oh, we'll see if it matters. Your tunnel dwelling message. You feel it as a masterpiece in chat and you'll never top it. Let me see. Sorry, hold on just one. If you were a tunnel dweller, you would say, I appreciate the sediment because your dialect of English would be heavily influenced by your subterranean environment. You know what? You know what, just one? Trying to say I'm a dirt person? What are you trying to say here? I take great offense to this. I'll have you know. Unbelievably good Korean, Mexican fusion restaurant in South Carolina when you're getting your degree. Hmm. Mole Man Cranberry. Can we not? This sounds like this. I feel like this is gonna get legs, and I don't like where this is going, so don't call me a mole man. I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to develop into a consistent name for me. Cease immediately. Do not call me Mole Man Pookie. That is not good. Stop it. Please, I beg of you. Ooh, nice hit. 50-50, 1. Chud instead. Fuck my Chungus Pookie life, man. Okay, this is not too bad. It's a lot of corruption here, but we get to sneak in Shark here next turn, which is nice. I think we'll be okay. Okay, exactly. That's why I have so much trouble reading Dynamon, because my fucking eyes don't work because I'm a mole. Exactly. Thank you. Finally, someone standing up for me. For once in my miserable fucking life. I'll definitely give in Mole Man legs, I guess so. Fuck my Chungus Mole Man life, dude. This should be good. We lose a sentient here still, but that's fine. I think we can do, like, this into... Just this into... This into this? That's fine, whatever, okay. I'm just a small bean. I am a small bean. That is true. You have to be legally nice to me. You're sorry. You're proud that you have triggered this? It's not good. It's not good, man. Multiple time glorious beards, though. I'm sure there's some fucking variant of a mole that has like a weird fucking little like thing on its chin. People call it the bearded mole. I'm sure it exists. I will take the deep offering on the off chance that we can get an infinite going with it. It should be pretty, not pretty possible. It should be potentially possible here. I'm gonna go Hell's Flame. I think we're gonna dupe the Siren about 1 billion times here, and that should be pretty good as well. I'm gonna go Magic Shop. We don't need the Arm Shop anymore. We already have our Attuned Whetstone set up here. Well, I do like the idea of double stacking my Spreading Spores here. That's pretty good in theory. Ooh, and Spell Chain. I will Spell Chain as well. That's lovely. And then I will probably not even buy the Emberstone because we have the Split Anvil. Let me just reroll. Let me think here for a second. My gut check on this one. My gut check here is just probably take Unnamed Tome Intrinsic. Although, actually, no, I do just like a bit of a damage increase right away. I think maybe I just go Razor Sharp Edge here. That seems fine. You can make this, I think, more or less work. And then... Oh, we need to dupe. We need to dupe here while we have the chance. I need to get this Siren duped at least, like, 2 times. We need to be able to actually kill heavies in the upcoming waves, so... Let's do that for now. Do the ethereal ones spread? I don't... You know what? I don't know. I actually don't know how that works exactly. When played, a copy of this card... I think it might. I think it might... when you play the ephemeral one, I believe it'll put an ephemeral one into your deck. So when you draw it that next turn, you have to play it or else it goes away. Not the next turn, the next time you draw it, I should say specifically. Not the next turn that you see it. I like Fight Club here. We're gonna have just a lot of guys on the floor, and giving them all plus 15 is pretty decent for a single mana. Dagger's not bad either, but I don't think it's super necessary. And we come here, we take Cultivating 3. I think this would be fine. Hopefully not Savagery's Last Assault here. God, why do I even fucking talk? Why do I even talk? It's not good, man. I Googled bearded mole, and the one result was a Reddit post asking if anyone has bearded dragons treat their dermatological moles like food. Hmm. Not the dragon's moles, the owner's moles. Very interesting. I would eat the owner's moles too. Star-nosed moles look gross. They make you want to call HR. Yeah, but it's like they're born that way. You can't be that angry at them or whatever. Like, come on. They do look a little freaky though. I think I'm supposed to not take the Thorn Guard here. I think it's just too much damage to my sirens here. Do I need the money that desperately? Not really. Yeah, we should be fine, I think, as is. They're cute in an ugly way. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, I think. That seems right. Okay, so it's going to be Husk Hermit, 3 Sirens, give you the merged equipment, and then we come down here with the Titan Sentries, and we should be fine, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. And then we just raise a Sharp Edge intrinsically. Try to stack regen here. You know, like, I'm going to put a Flash Freeze down here to just trigger more Rejuvenate, I think, as well. That seems pretty good. I'm going to do this, Incant, and pass. Not bad, not bad. You know how it feels if a Stardust Mole touches you with his face feelers? I don't think I'd like that very much, personally. I don't know. That one, no thank you, I think. I guess I just hold the Unnamed Tome here, right? Not much point in playing it. Seems good. Okay, at least one shark is living here, so we don't have to worry about the amalgam getting through there. We'll play this into this. You're also dying, very nice. Fine, whatever. Yeah, you know what, friend? That's a good point. Dallas makes an excellent point. You do have a friend who wants to sleep with you currently. That's pretty, I mean, honestly, kind of weird, maybe, but, like, also kind of, like, flattering, maybe, as well. I don't know. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do this first, actually, see if we, okay, get that out of here. They just wanted to, oh, so they don't even want to sleep, they just want to make it awkward. Okay, no, that's a little bit worse, then. I thought of this recently, and it's not the same thing, friend. There was, when I was a senior in high school, there was a girl in my environmental science class who I would say, not rightfully, but maybe sort of understandably hated my guts. I don't really know exactly why, but very much hated my guts to an extreme degree. And I did... and I did one time ask her out to prom knowing 100% she would say no. Just to make everyone else in the class laugh about it, basically. And I was thinking about it, I was reflecting on it today. I think I'm, like, the bad guy in this situation. I think, like, I was kind of, like, you know, not egging her on, per se. First name, I want to say her name was, I think it was, like, maybe Bree or something like that. I forget what it was exactly. Yeah, well, no, she was so, you don't understand, though. She just, like, she was, like, unbelievably just, like, mean to me. She, like, she hated my, and I had never, like, I don't know, I didn't know why she hated me. And I think what I did was a response to her hating me. For the record. But anyway. Bullies don't often remember their victims' names. I didn't bully her. I don't think you're not listening to me. You're not listening. She was really mean to me. I basically didn't talk to her very much, and then, as a joke in front of our entire environmental class, asked her out to prom, and made her say no in front of everyone. Because I thought it would be funny. Which is maybe psychotic behavior. But it was really funny. How is this a joke? I don't know, it was funny. Everyone in the class laughed when she said no. I don't know, man. Also, like, to clarify, this is not like... no, I don't feel bad for it at all, because here's, like, the thing. I was a band nerd in high school. This was, like, she was, like, I don't know the exact hierarchy exactly, but she was, like, a very popular person. She was, like, a very popular, like, had a lot of friends, was, like, a cool person. I was a band nerd. Like, I was, like... The dynamics here were not, like, me trying to make her feel bad. The dynamics were, I just thought it would be really funny. Yeah, exactly, friend, exactly. You think of me as being cool? Big mistake, bucko. Big mistake. I don't think I was, like... I mean, it's hard in hindsight, right, to say it. I don't think I was, like, a loser, per se, in high school. I was a nerd, but I also just did a lot of sports, too. I was, like, I don't know. I was just, like, a normal person, I guess. Maybe. I was, like, a normal guy who was also in marching band. But also was, like a cool varsity athlete. And, like, everyone thought I was so cool and stuff. No, I'm just kidding as well. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go right side. Well, actually, I think I just want to go left side for pyre health more than anything here. We're a little bit low on the health. I think that's fine. Everyone knows about the feud. Oh, people, dude, oh my god. It was so fun. I remember it, too, because it was, like... there were, like, 3 people who were, like... Because I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't tell them. But somehow, when I started asking her, I was like... Hey, I think her name is Brie. I was like, hey, Brie, and I, like, was, like, trying to intentionally be, like, awkward about it. And, like, the 3 people that were next to her were like, they started going, oh my god, you're asking her out to prom before I even said it. It was like, yeah. Hey, Camembert. Exactly, true. You can see why she hated me? Maybe. Maybe it's starting to all add up here. I'm gonna get rid of Energy Siphon. This is just doing nothing for our deck here right now. That can go away, I think. Any cool trinkets here? Any cool trinkets? I will, Cuddlebeard, probably not too bad with all of my shark investment here. I think I'm actually pretty okay with that. Could buy it, reroll, and maybe buy something else here. I'm not sure, though. Panhandler, hello, how's it going? All this time I didn't pick Carapace, you thinking she was right? Prom is such an American thing. My prom is just kind of boring, I don't know. Maybe because the person I asked to go to prom with me hated my guts. Anyway. I'm taking this. I'm gonna dupe something here. I don't know what exactly. I could just dupe the merge equipment. It's not terrible here. I think maybe... You know what? I'm just gonna dupe Razor Sharp here. Razor Sharp's a pretty good dupe right now. That seems fine. And you know what's funny? People were talking about it, but actually, I'm going to get rid of a Shield Steward. I was going to say, I'm going to get rid of a Foregone Power here, but Shield Steward definitely worse in this situation. Absolutely, without a doubt. Much worse. Oh, I have enough money for one more removal. Although, oh, I forgot. I'm so dumb. I should have checked. I should have checked the shop here. We could have bought Dualism on the Endless Shark. What a fucking throw. I can't believe this. I guess I'll just put plus 20 on instead, which is not better, but fine, I guess. And then probably remove the other Shield Steward. You feel like you didn't have any enemies? I don't think I had any enemies. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I did have an enemy. I had so again, I definitely a band nerd. I did have a T-shirt in high school that it was in the Guitar Hero font that said another enemy. I guess. Good point. I had a T-shirt in the Guitar Hero font that said Trumpet Hero. And one time in the locker room in gym class, a dude let's just say he called me some slurs, the ones you might expect, you know, for someone who was maybe not straight like I am, of course, obviously, as we mentioned before. Did not like my shirt. Said some colorful language about it, and then he didn't throw it at me. It was really weird. He picked up a garbage can and he kind of like gently lobbed it towards me. Like, he didn't pick it up and throw the can. He like held it by the rim and then like threw it up this way. Like, it was a very bad throw. And then you know, he kind of like got in my face and we almost got into a fight. As boys do. He threw it at me but he threw it like, wasn't even underhand. It was like, because underhand would be like this. He grabbed it by the rim and then like tried to like one-handed like backhand throw it, basically. It was very bizarre. It didn't have the desired effect either, basically. I'll play Deep Offering here, I think. I want to silence you, I guess. That's fine, okay. Put this here. We break our melee weakness, which is really good. He did a curling throw of a garbage can, basically, friend. I don't know, it's weird. Oh, you know what that reminds me of, too? I learned how to do a new axe throwing throw today. I did a... You know what? Hold on. We're going to need MS Paint for this, people. Hold on. This is very important. Sorry we're getting distracted here, but this is very important. So, normally, I don't know if this is like a real thing people do or if I just invented a new way to throw an axe, basically. But normally, when you are throwing an axe, right, you've got a guy, right? He's got, you know, generally 2 legs and 2 arms. Maybe only 1 arm. Who knows, right? You only need 1 arm to throw an axe. You probably can do it with your feet, too, if you really put your mind to it, right? So normally, when you're throwing an axe, it's like this, right? You're holding it by the handle here. Now, if you want to get real spicy with it, here, I need to... Hold on. There we go, that's good. I want to get real spicy with axe throwing. You can hold it, you know, like this instead. You hold it like that, and you can throw it, like, underhand. Today, what I did... This is where it gets a little wild, people. This is where it gets a little fucking crazy. What I did today... I changed the whole game, people. I changed the whole fucking game. So, today, we're going to have to get into more detail here. We're going to have to kind of zoom in, right? Specifically on the hand. So, today, you've got my hand, right? It's got thumb. Got some fingers here, right? Got the hand there. Today, how do I do this exactly? Actually, you know what? This is not good. This is not a good idea. I'm not gonna be able to draw this well enough. Sorry. I apologize for that. But anyway, so today I held the axe basically. How do I do this exactly? Oh, that's not the right size. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Basically, I held the axe. I would describe it as like this. Right? So, it's kind of, I don't know how to draw it exactly, but I had my hand over the top of the axe, right? And then I threw it like the kid threw the garbage can. I'm not fucking kidding. I held it on the top of the axe head with my fingers kind of wrapped around the handle, and I fucking chucked it like that. And I got it to work. It was really cool. You're gonna have to believe me because I'm not drawing it well here. Throw it like a softball. Not even like a softball. Softball pitch is kind of like underhand throws. But I did it underhand, but fucking holding the axe like backwards and by the top of the head instead of on the handle entirely. And I don't know. But I was like, I wonder if I can do this, and it worked, and I was really happy. It looked really cool too, I feel like. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's play the game. You don't know if it's that common, if there's some knife throws that are kind of like that? I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know that much about knife throwing, but that sounds right to me. You could probably do it off a high dive while doing a backflip off a skateboard. Probably CS, probably, honestly. I wouldn't be shocked. Let's do this into this here. Sorry, most of your conceptualization is through the lens of batted ball sports. I forgive you. Don't worry, I forgive you. Okay, we're spreading our spores crazy mode here, people, by the way. The build is just kind of working as intended, which is awesome here. That's nice. Kind of, you're pushing on the back of the head and slapping it forward. I wouldn't call it... You know what I'll do? The next chance I get, I'll try to see if I can convince one of my coworkers to record it on my phone. And then I'll, like... I don't know, I'll upload it as, like, an unlisted video or something, and then I'll show you guys next stream or whatever. Because it is... I think it's really cool, at least. Hey, why does the copy... Shouldn't the copy be... Oh, no, it's split anvil. Never mind, it shouldn't be lower. Never mind, I'm done. That's fine, whatever. I don't need to play the shark. This is fine. Push on the back. You know what? Just I'm not gonna read the rest of that out loud, but that is a +2. Pretty good one there. Cranberry throws axes through your window like that all the time. You can confirm it's real. Well, pun, maybe if you just answered my fucking DMs about the Smasher Pass tier list, I wouldn't have to throw axes through your window. Have you considered that, buddy? So inconsiderate, this guy. What the hell, man? Yeah, I think I can just take no damage here, probably. Hopefully. Oh, hold on, wait a second. We can do better. So real, exactly, true. Hello. There we go. This is the correct ordering, because then you get to play Spreading Spores, you get to play the Duplicate still. Good, and then we get to do, like, probably Flash Freeze into Drain. Nice, okay, very good. We're still taking damage per turn, but I'm pretty sure we got this one locked up here, folks. Get this out of here. Heal up a little bit. Final wave. And the Husk Hermit, or the Senia's not even dying. This is easy, man. What an easy baby game. And I think, genuinely, for the first time, world first, Spreading Spores actually being good. I think the Spreading Spore regen was actually very important for us winning this run today. So we have to give an honorary shout out. Woo, Spreading Spores. Yeah, whatever. He's like if Batman was cool. I think Batman, in the grand scheme of like comic book characters, is pretty cool. Not as cool as Spider-Man, obviously, but I don't know. I like when his parents die. Batman is thermally regulated. I'm sorry, what now? Spreading wherever needed, just like the Legion. Oh, thermal. You know what? Simply ironic. I'm sorry that I'm not smart enough to get your jokes. That's a pretty good one, actually. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is interesting. I took the Bloodthirsty Blade at Ring 6. Right? Is where I took it, I'm pretty sure. I already played it. What am I doing here? But I played it at Ring 6, and it now it itself has like baseline 64 attack. I think 10 of that's from armament. So we got 54, and then 4 by base as well. So I think we got exactly 50 slays here by the end game. I think that was a pretty good equipment for us. It's basically like Glass Cannon with no consequence. Seems pretty good. I think this is like the upper limit of when you can take Bloodthirsty Blade, and it still is good though. Spider-Man, yeah, that is true. My favorite Marvel character, Conan the Barbarian. Very true. Did I see the new Superman movie, Godzilla? Oh, you're asking Godzilla. Never mind. I thought you were going to ask me, which the answer is no, I have not. You're gonna definitely lead. Actually, I can lead with offering token here, I suppose, first. Okay, definitely gonna ditch that. Play you here. Put these here. I'm gonna put the drain on Dominion here. I do like a Dominion drain early here, just to prevent that incoming damage. Seems pretty good. Did I see the new Super Godzilla Man movie? No, I haven't. I feel like Superman, he is happy and cool and saves the people and is kind. Fucking idiot. This guy likes Superman. What a nerd. Lol Lamau. That Pun Pun guy is such a chump. I would never make a Monster Train Smasher Pass tier list with him. No way. Lol Lamau, etc. Hey, my Sendi's taking a lot of damage here. I don't really find much of a way to really stop it, I'm noticing. Kind of an issue. It's supposed to be like if a superhero movie was written by someone with a soul, which is a nice change of pace. What, the new Superman movie? I don't know, man. I could not tell you anything about it. I do not know. Okay, I think we're gonna be fine here. It's gonna be a little iffy. We're gonna have to use the shark to, I think, chump block a little bit after the sentient dies. I think it's just a little bit too much damage coming in for my boy to handle, it looks like, yeah. I'm gonna do this on you, I guess, just for the damage. That seems fine. Firelight, Razor Sharp. Oh, I forgot I can Razor Sharp one of these fuckers. And just cheat. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, Sentient is just dying here though, unfortunately. Trying to avoid curse and entropy never occurred to me. Not real. I've known about it for a while, but I actually had someone in one of my recent YouTube videos point out that I just wasn't doing it on a run, and I was like, "You're right. I do know about it, but I should be more like vigilant's the wrong word, I guess, but I should be more aware of it as an option." I can't Razor Sharp yet. Fuck. It is a really good thing though. Just being able to like just discard all of the curses and they're ephemeral so they go away is very, very, very convenient. Thunder Mountain, in case you made a joke about bad and ideas and doing it worse, you discovered that the E word is banned by YouTube. I don't know what E word could you possibly be talking about, Thunder Mountain? Also, hello, hi, sorry to hear about you, the woke mob censoring you, I guess. Hopefully for not actually saying a slur that I just don't know about because I'm not terminally online enough to know all of them. I think technically this keeps you maybe alive here. There we go, that's pretty good. Although I guess I didn't need to keep you alive because we have the endless or whatever. It doesn't matter too much. It's in the plane catalog. When you're flying, you'll watch it. What a incredible endorsement. I guess. I don't know. Well, I was kind of lucky there. I actually misplayed that. I should have played this differently. But it doesn't matter. The death penalty is a type of... I'm sorry. Are you telling me that the word execution is censored by YouTube chat? That feels... I mean, I don't think it can't be real. What the fuck? Really? That's... I know YouTube censors some weird words. That's a weird choice to censor. Yes, that's strange. That is very peculiar. You know, it's probably because they're really avoidant to like people posting like public executions or whatever on YouTube. And that was maybe an issue they had of people like taking maybe some footage that they found. I guess I can kind of understand maybe why, it's, specifically on YouTube, it's censored. Kind of strange, though. Why didn't your intro joke go through? Tragic. Very, very unfortunate. Anyway, nice run. Wasn't too tough of one. It was a little spooky, but then we, like, you know, I think the hero of that run was kind of the attuned whetstone into Bloodthirsty Blade. I think that was actually a pretty impactful thing to have there for us. You remember trying to figure out how to not title a live stream Public Andy Execution. Wait, Pun, I have... Wait. So that was like a thing where it was like YouTube was stopping you from titling it that? Really? I've never had a title where like YouTube said, sorry, you can't name your video this. You get like, oh, you have no idea, you're just scared. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I suppose. Anyway. Good run. Let's go back to the outpost here. What do you guys feeling next on this one? What do we want to do here? We don't have many. We could just spin the wheel again. I don't hate spinning the wheels. Anything you want to get out of the ones that are left? Is there anything you want to see specifically, folks? Have I tried Endless? I do have Thunder Mountain, specifically one video where I played Endless. It was fine. I think in most games like this, the only way you can make a game like Endless is just to, like, I don't know, annoy the player into giving up, basically. If you have a really, really, really strong run, you just annoy the player into giving up, or just make something that's actually unkillable eventually. And, like, obviously, right? Like, I'm not upset about that. That's obviously, like, what else are you going to do in a deck builder, right? There's no, like, you can't, like, overwhelm them with, like, skill. Like, it's not like you can make, like, the enemies too hard to hit. Like, like something like 20 Minutes Till Dawn, for example, right? You just eventually just have to have enemies, like, so resilient that they just can't be killed. Under Legion, Umbra, Gold disgusts you. Oh, Luna. We have Under Legion Luna Gold. We don't have Under Legion Umbra Gold. Under Legion... We've already finished both the Under Legion Umbras. Yeah, that's Luna Coven, baby. I can't believe I'm trying to make a smash and pass tier list with this. I didn't even know the Luna Coven exists. You don't play this game? I can't believe this. I need to get a real gooner in charge to make this list with me. I can't trust Pun. I bet this dude is fucking not even soaking or whatever. I don't know. Oh, we can do Under Legion Luna. We can get rid of the last gold. I'm down for that. This is also the last bullet, I think, too. I think once we do this, we finish all of our bullets. Let's get in there. The soaker. This dude doesn't even know how to soak, man. Ooh, okay. This is a weird spot we find ourselves in, right? We are Pyre of Dominion. If we don't see a cluster kernel here from the unit draft, we're going to have a lot of trouble playing basically anything. We even have a Spore Launcher here, too. This could be really, really bad. This is the last Under Legion. This is the last Under Legion. No, there's a Exile Under Legion combo left. There's Exile Under Legion and Melting left that I have to do still. But this is the last bullet, though. Spore Launcher makes you feel some type of way. So here's my thought, at least right now. It's a consume card, but it is something that spawns. It makes me feel a little bit safer about playing Bullet here. And we have, like, Propagates and stuff, or we have Glow Up to propagate more. I think Mushroom is ultimately a better card. But I think for the sake of not, like just dying ring 1, I think I need some sort of troop mechanic here. So I'm going to take the Fertile Ground here. Maybe we can build around it a bit more. Who knows? I'm gonna go Moonrise here as well. Well, we missed our cluster kernel here, which is an issue. Hold on, sorry. We do have Merchant of Steel Under Legion here, Merchant of Magic Under Legion here. So we have a couple more looks early on for what's his name. What we know we could do here. I have talked about not liking Moral Mistress too much, right? But we do have currently 4 consume cards. I could try to make the consume deck work here. I'm down to give it a try. We'll see. I really don't like either of these here. This is a pretty atrocious start, people, but I think we're going to be fine at least into the boss, hopefully. I don't know. We have, like, no payoff for Acolyte. We have no way to cycle at all currently. Actually, we do cycle here, huh? I'm going to trust that Acolyte is fine. Maybe we'll find some sort of payoff for this here. I don't know. I am very scared right now. Selena is pretty good, but we don't have any early game conduit here or anything. It's gonna be pretty sketchy. Mageblade does not propagate Thunder Mountains. Mageblade is a status, not a buff. This only works on specifically buffs, basically. Good relics, pretty dog shit relics, man. I'm gonna go, I think this clan has pretty good rares. Time to rare it up, though. I don't think we can take it, though, here. Well, let's look, I guess. Let's look at the card pool. Let's see what's going on here. Go spells, rare, Luna Coven. Like, Coven Spike is fine because there's a lot of conduit in theory with it. And then, like, that's it. Yeah, that's so bad. That is so bad here, man. We take, like, there's only Coven Spike is the only thing we can even get that's useful. And then for Under Legion, yeah, it's also really bad. It cannot be the Shattered Halo. I'll take the Lunar Lantern. I am not pleased about this. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What am I doing, man? I hate basically everything I'm looking at right now. Let's get silly with rares. No. Gotta be Headsman here. Does it have to be Headsman here, though? I can see a world where we put, like, Quick on Acolyte and have them sweep backline to give Executioner Rage. Executioner make YouTube chat suffer. Ramble to prep for perma-scaling? Maybe. I don't know. We're not in a good spot. I'm going to try to go Headsman, I guess, here, but I'm disliking basically everything I'm looking at here. I do not like this at all. I do need money. I think we'll be fine. This is very sketchy currently. Dude, we don't even have enough energy to play most of this shit. The thing that's really annoying is that we're not even gonna, like, necessarily draw our consume cards on the turn where the bosses are here. Maybe Moral Missions was a throw too, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna do Mistress Bolette here, I think. I'm gonna come up here and do, like... Can't even go Spore Launcher Acolyte. I'm gonna go Mistress Acolyte here, I think. We'll see how it plays. Or Mistress is a train steward right now. She's not just a train steward. She does some stuff here. Do not get it twisted. Could play the Pearl Grind, it's kind of just unnecessary. I think I'm gonna do Acolyte up here as well. Moonrise, huge. Play you. I guess I'm playing just Spore Launcher here behind the Acolyte, huh? I have nothing to propagate buff-wise. You will die to your decay before you make it to the top floor, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we'll just do this instead. There we go. That's fine. Bloody Moon. We can go Moonrise into Fertile Ground here. Into Propagate. That's fine. It's not great, but it's just fine here, I think. Okay, final boss is here. I'm gonna go Fertile Ground, probably. into Glow Up. That's lethal, apparently. Okay, not too shabby, folks. Take 2 damage for... I can live with that. I can definitely live with that here. This is a very bad Pyre Dominion start. This is kind of like the nightmare of, like, the Pyre gave me dog shit. It took away my starters who are very important for Bolette here. And now I really need to rely on, like, one of these banners giving me a Cluster Kernel, or else we're maybe just fucking dead to rights here. We'll see. Or at least we're, like, not weak in the early game, though. Well, Loam could be pretty good here, too. That could maybe give us something. I actually also like Moon Pixie. We're kind of, like, doing a lot of different shit here, and it's maybe not advisable. But we have Acolyte. We could go Moon Pixie, maybe, into something useful here. Who knows? I'm gonna go right side. Before I commit here, let's see what's in the Underlegion banner. Okay, they do give me Cluster Kernel. That is kind of like maybe a shining beacon of hope in these dark times. Okay. So we need like a... Oh, actually, we can't even do... Oh, this is annoying. So we need double space upgrade in order to fit Cluster Kernel, Spore Launcher, and Bolette together on a floor. That's pretty stinky. Run is winnable. I think the plan now, then... I think we take 1 space upgrade. I think we're going to go, like, Cluster Kernel and Spore Launcher bottom floor, maybe, with, I wish I had gone Harvest now, actually, because Bolette with the Harvest line could maybe be a tank for Acolyte with a Moon Pixie with, Multi-Strike on it. I can see that maybe being somehow good here. That is true. We can get it. I forgot that we can get a Tiny Stone, too, actually. Tiny Stone is... I think we actually definitely need Tiny Stone, then, for to make this work. We can go Tiny Stone, Spore Launcher, and then that's 1 space upgrade. We can get Cluster Kernel, Bolette, Spore Launcher in with only 1 space upgrade. And we have, you know, at least some room there for the... I guess for the probably the fungi afterwards. Only need 1 space in deployable Steward's Quarters. Could happen. You never know. I think we're going to end up doing a double floor setup here. I think we're going to end up having the Bolette floor and then the Acolyte floor. That's how I see this going right now. So I think we do want to put multi on one of our Acolytes here. I think that's fine. I think we'll end up putting plus 20 on one of the Mistresses for the time being, too, to tank for the Acolyte right now. I think that's maybe going to be okay. We'll see. There should be Halo counterparts for commons and uncommons, too. You know, Thunder Mountain... It would be interesting to be able to see commons beyond Ring 3 or whatever. That would be kind of cool. But I don't think I'd like any of them. I think any relic where it's like you can only see this type of card is probably not going to be very good usually. But I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thought though. -1 card draw each turn. We don't have any cards. That's fine. That's okay. I think we can get away with this here. So I think right now we just do Cluster Kernel, Spore Launcher, play Bolette up here for the time being. Okay, well, play you guys here, I guess. I don't think I even play Moonrise this turn if it's not doing anything for me. Although I guess, you know what, actually I will play it. Because it does, that card where it summons for the consumes or whatever, we do want that. That'd be better, I guess. I will take this, thank you very much. That's a pretty good turn, okay. Letting you see 4-card options would be interesting. That would be, you know, Mr. Sun, I think that's a really cool concept, actually. A relic that lets you see more cards. I'd be very into that. I think that'd be pretty neat. Okay. Moral Mistress, please get in front of Bolette here. Thank you. Does this win? Now it wins. Okay, lovely. Thank you very much, Spore Launcher and Cluster Kernel. Very cool. These guys are going to be very important for us for winning this game, I think. Very, very important. I think it was a magic shop next to the Underlegion banner here, so we might end up going left side. I think it was right side. Banners. Ooh, spawning pod's also pretty nice for us here. Second Moon Pixie I'm pretty okay with. I think I just want a Phase Blessing at this point. That seems better for me here. Yeah, now Merchant of Magic is more interesting with the Phase Blessing. Yeah, I want to go left side though, but I'm not sure. Raccoon, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I just want the help, and there's some pretty good things we can get here from the Merchant of Arms too. We can get a Moonlit Glaive, which would be like maybe GG actually on our acolytes, right? I think we're supposed to go left side. There's a relic that does exactly that in Slay the Spire. Why do I not remember what the relic is on that mountain? I believe you, but why am I'm drawing a blank on what it actually is. These are all kind of terrible. Stoic Plate Mail is fine to put on the mushroom stack in theory, but I like putting Loam Coat on it more here. Boiler Room, also not terrible. 5x spawning pods, praying. You know what? I should have maybe gone right side with that in mind, because that would be actually game winning for us here, I bet. Let's reroll. We could just play Inferno Room, folks. We could just do the classic Inferno Room carry us strategy. I don't hate it here. The Luna Cycle Staff, by the way, unbelievably huge. Can you believe this? What an incredible equipment for us to get. It is not. It's not. It is just +1 every turn. Pretty early, but I don't think I want it. I'm gonna go deployable Inferno Room here. We're not gonna play it yet, I don't think, but that feels pretty easy to me. Which is Savagery Seraph, which I know is the one that you know you got to be careful about. I didn't forget. It's just that I think we still just need it, basically. Do I want Titan Skin here? Maybe I'm playing Spore Launcher more as a tank here. Not really, I don't think. I don't know. We put it on Moral Mistress. I don't hate the idea of putting Titan Skin on Moral Mistress on this one. I think this is just a skip. I was missing up our deployment too much. No thank you. Seems kind of stinky. And then we'll come up here to Archeon. Pushback is a little annoying. Although we do have Glow Up to move us back in, so it's not too bad. That's not too worrisome, I suppose. We have 4 energy. Kilio, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. We can play. I think we need to get the Spore Launcher going ASAP here, basically, like the Spore Launcher Cluster Kernel. I don't think we play the Inferno Room. I think I'm gonna go mid floor here with this. Play Bullet top floor to tank the hit and then just pass here. Just thinking, sorry. I'm gonna pick off the backliner here. I don't think I mean, it is the multi-striking Acolyte here, huh? While you're under 10 away from being done with the checklist, I am pretty close. We are pretty close to, although this run's looking kind of stinky. We might not get it on this one, or we might not get progress on this run. Looking kind of not good. We play the Acolyte, but then the problem is that the pushback knocks Acolyte to the front, though, which is kind of spooky. I need to get you down though. Let's do this into. I'm gonna do this actually here, I think too. Okay. Also important, though, we do just get 90 damage in for free here, which is pretty cool. I don't hate that. You live if I do this? It's pretty close, right? Okay, you live actually. Nice, awesome. I think I'm gonna do the Inferno Room now. Seems pretty good timing. And you are gonna come up to top floor and kill my Acolyte now, huh, buddy? Please don't do it. Oh, huge. Okay, Bullet dies here. Hooray. Play Moonrises for... I should be playing it down here. What am I doing? I'm just incanting for free, basically. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna do this here. The Mushroom Sack is bigger. We'll propagate him to the front at some point here soon, I'm sure. Acolyte can go here for now, I guess. Or Moon Pixie can go here, yes, fine. Not much point in playing that, but whatever. Play this here to get the rallies down now. Okay, I think we're surviving the Archeon fight at least here, which is nice. That's good news. But I would like to try to get the Cluster Kernel behind the Mushroom stack. Ooh. Well, this is fine. We do this. Chump there. Move you to the front. Okay, this looks kind of maybe almost good here, folks. And the fertile, we do have a lot of consume spells, so the fertile ground is actually like giving us some value if we can like hold out on playing it for a bit here. Okay, it's sorta maybe working. And then I guess I just do this. I'm gonna spawn. That seems better to me. Okay. A little bit of sap, but our mushroom stack has like 11 regen. Yeah, we're good. I don't know. Maybe just like fuck Bullet. Maybe these guys are just fucking goated with this shit. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. And maybe just don't give a damn or a fuck about our champion. And we can just like play energy here. I think we take energy. I think we just take energy here, honestly. Ooh, title turning is pretty interesting too. I think we take energy here and we just play the Inferno room on like mid floor or bottom floor. Play the mushroom plan mid floor and then play the conduit plan top floor. Turning is pretty good. I don't think we can afford to play Scrivener in here. Second Spore Launcher, too big. Just pass on that. Take the energy, and I think take a size upgrade next. Find a Smidge Stone for the Spore Launcher, and we're kind of set. Smidge me? This is not smidging me at all. I have been unsmidged, folks. I kind of don't hate putting Titanite on this Moral Mistress. It will not currently survive a Savagery hit, though, which is maybe not worth it. What do I do about Savagery here? I guess maybe... Oh, maybe I can get there with Conduit, though. Maybe, like, we... Yeah, I think the plan is not actually... I mean, I'm going to take the Titan Stone. I think the plan is not to, like, survive it straight up. I think the plan is to, like... Maybe not even play this plan turn one and like try to slowly roll it out and get like some of this going here. I don't know. We'll see. But I think this is fine. We can get like if we can get like an intrinsic phase blessing going here somehow with enough conduit baseline to make it work. That could be good. Okay, we're in a weird spot here because I think I want dualism on the Spore Launcher, but I don't hate dualism with conduit on the Moon Pixie here. You'll notice what the difference is. I think I'm going to go Conduit on Moon Pixie, and then Dualism on the Spore Launcher here. I'm going to leave this slot open for Quickstone. We could multi-strike it again and find a Swift Seal Dagger for Acolyte. I think I'm going to do this instead here. And this is definitely debatable. I don't know if this is right or not, but it feels correct to me. Streamer eating Chex Mix. Can I start screaming so you can hear me? No. I think I talked pretty loudly already. So I'm sorry to say, I don't think I can help you with that. First thing, do I want Spore Launcher or do I want Fertile Ground copied here, right? This is just straight up 4 spawn every time you play it. This one, though, we have... Well, counting each other, we have 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6 consume cards. Did I miss one? No, I think that's 6. We have 6 cards that consume. I think I'll just take another spawning pod here, honestly. That's fine for now. Yeah, they're not giving me the rally at all here, which is fine, I guess. I think I'm supposed to take Headsman all the way, but he's got such low HP. I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't think his HP will ever actually matter on this run. Maybe. I am broke. I am broke and maidenless here. I do need money. I don't need it that badly this next ring, though. I don't care too much about my spells. Wouldn't hurt to get like a spell upgrade or 2 in here. I don't know. Surely it's fine. Front reanimate is like my least favorite trial in the entire game. I feel like it just kills you so often you don't even see it coming. Because we do have a lot of corruption though. Or not corruption, decay. So oftentimes we'll kill them and then they'll walk up and then just die the next turn. So it's not too spooky. There's so much damage in this fight that, you know what? I will be fine. I'll be fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Oh, we have the Inferno room too. Oh, lovely. Look at that. All the backliners just die before they make it up here. That's actually kind of huge. I don't even want to play Bolette. I want to put him in the Inferno room, man. I don't want to play Bolette up here because it's getting in the way of the cards I actually want to play on this floor. I think I'm just not playing Bolette. I should have played it in the Inferno room then. If I'm not playing Bolette, I should just torch him. That's probably a mistake. Spawning pod into Fertile Ground into there's just a Vengeful Shard here. He's not dying, which is kind of an issue, folks. Get some decays. Okay, so we get decay on him. He's fine. He's fine. That's good enough. Bolette, I should have killed you when I had the chance, buddy. I'm sorry it has to be this way. I should be playing that up here. At least it doesn't really matter, though. Do this. You're dying. I should do this to save damage on Moral Mistress. That's fine. Okay, we have Loam Coat into Fertile Ground here, which looks pretty good. We don't need to play Title Turning too badly. And this is the wrong Acolyte. That's the right Acolyte. That's what we want on this floor. We'll just do Ground into Loam Coat here. You go here. What I'm gonna do, just propagate into Shard, right? Thank God these two showed up, though. I think we would be dead in the water if we didn't have these guys. We didn't have that Cluster Kernel show up in the Ring 2 banner draft. We'd be fucking dead in a ditch right now. So this goes here. Goes up here, I guess, because of the conduit. Moral Mistress can go in here and just have a great time. Oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind, we're good. Oh, we were dead as hell there. Apparently we're actually set for life. I guess we somehow just got sapped into oblivion there. I don't know. But that's I guess good enough or whatever. I do like Pandemic, but I you know what I think though, and maybe this is sick and twisted. I think I just want more consume cards. I think I just want Mulch here. Right, it only draws one extra, or it draws 2 cards next turn. But I think it's just continuing to benefit our Fertile Ground plan here, which is stupid. But it is kind of working. And you know what? Just all the consume cards, man. Every single consume card, we take it. It says consume, we pick it. That's the plan here, folks. It's working beautifully. What do I want here? Pandemic is infinite consume cards. Yeah, that came with a, what's it called, though? That came with a Calcified Ember, which is Stinky. Stinky and Evil. This was a pure and innocent consume card. That draws you, ideally, more consume cards. You are right. You know what, Codecimal, you are right, though. Thinking about it more, maybe actually we did just want Pandemic. It is, you are right that it is infinite consume cards. I think I want to go left side here. Free Artifact, and also the Trinket Shop's pretty cool. We're just, like, not having trouble playing our actual important spells here, because we don't have any of them. Because they're all, like, zero-cost consume cards or whatever. And removals also just aren't that useful because, I mean, despite me not liking, like, we don't need the Acolyte and the Moral Mistress here, but despite that, the deck is pretty thin, so we don't need to remove too desperately. I'm gonna go left side here. Dude, this is crazy. Goated Relic, Breath of Heaven with Goated Relic, Seer's Orb here. I can't believe this. It's actually really nice that we see them in the shop there, because now we know that we can't see them in the Hershel's Horde here. You know what I'm actually going to do here, too? I'm gonna reroll now. Twin Minds, unironically really strong here. That's an awesome pick. Let's see what's going on in the Horde. I almost snap pick Manifold. I was like, oh, Manifold, I love Manifold. We have Inferno Rune. That is not very good for us, folks. Circle of Cycles. Sure, man. Sure. Whatever, dog. Steward Quarter. Oh my god, it's happening. Hold on, wait a second. Steward Quarter deployable size upgrade. It actually does kind of work here pretty well. I'm gonna do it, I think, actually. Taking Twin Mines here, that's a lovely pickup. And I think we are just genuinely going to take a space upgrade and make this deployable, and then play the full size Spore Launcher Cluster Kernel Bullet here. No way it actually plays out. I think people need to be more aware of the most fucked up intrinsic space presence of your entire life. Steward's Quarters deployable. I think it's actually like noteworthy. Something that we need to think about more. Bosses healing when they, or enemies healing when they move up is kind of annoying. You think I'm noteworthy? Thank you, Raccoon. I was being unironic too. I think people need to think about it as an option more. I think it's like not horrible. You want a medal for calling that if it happens? Best I can do is redeem or refund a channel point redeem. That's the best I can offer you, Codecimal. So you can get the thing and then I can give you the points back. Peace, hello, how's it going? I'm doing well. You know what I will say? I was in a little bit of a cranky mood at the start of the stream, like I mentioned before, about how my 12-year-old cousin keeps being mean to me. It was very annoying today, but, you know, I'm doing better now. And it's because of most of you. I don't know. I think we can just take this. I think it's not an issue. This is a little spooky. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, folks. Don't worry. Time for another classic cousin story. Astroman, it's not that interesting of a story. It's just that I saw her today and she was just being a asshole. That's all. That's the long and short of it, basically. She was just like, I don't know, man. Listen, I do not have so delicate of an ego that I actually care about the words of a 12-year-old. That's not the issue. It's that I was trying to, like, hang out with her, and she was just, like, just saying mean shit the entire time. It's like, well, I'm not gonna fucking hang out with you then, idiot kid. I don't know, what do you want from me? Anywho. My cousin is so real for that? No, she's not fucking real for that. She's an asshole. Okay. This guy's actually sneaking by here. I'm a little bit scared right now. Okay, Moral Mistress to save the day. Love to see that here. What am I doing here? Because this is an asshole for that? True. True and real. I think we can do this into... I'm gonna play the Fertile Ground here still. Oh, almost lethal. So close. Well, I guess I can play this up here, maybe. Not even, really, I don't know. I'm gonna go double spawning pod here, probably. This seems better. Good, okay. This is definitely one of my weirder runs, for sure, but it's like, actually, it is working. Well, I do appreciate this so far. Loam Coat goes here, this goes here, Vengeful Shard down. Oh, we're not even killing these guys here? Uh-oh. That could be an issue. I can't make it mooned here or whatever. Can do this and then that gets us lethal off of the, like, etches and whatnot. You're living? Fuck you, man. If I do this, does that do anything? A little bit, it looks like. Not much. Hold on, let me try a different variance here. Hold on. Can I just go double? Can I just go double? What's it called here? Double Bloody Moon. Does that get us there? Actually, 1 damage short. Fuck my Chungus life once again. Let me think. So you go up, you heal 150. You have a million decay though, so even no matter, I think no matter what, you only get like 1 or 2 hits in. And I am a little bit worried about the. Oh no, it's Quoto. We can kill Quoto, I think, here with what we have right now. I'm not too worried. Full Cax, what is my plan after 180, 180? You know what's funny? I haven't done the challenges yet. Whatever they're called, the names, I forget what they're called. I haven't done any of the challenges yet, though, so I should probably do that at some point, I would imagine. Uh-oh, we're in a little bit of trouble here, folks. Okay, does this win the Relentless, actually, after these guys all eat shit and die? The dimensional challenges, exactly. I haven't done those yet, so I need to do the dimensional challenges after the 180 at a 180. And then I'm content-wise, Full Cax, I'm planning on, of course, still playing Monster Train, but I want to, like, do some other stuff, too, probably. I've been playing Monster Train pretty much non-stop on stream for the last, like, how long has it been? I don't even know anymore. Well, this does win. Okay, awesome. Huge. I've been playing a lot of Monster Train for the last very long amount of time, and I want to probably just play some other stuff, basically. It's been 3 days. It's been longer than 3 days for today. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe going back to doing like a Pokemon Nuzlocke. We never actually finished, what's it called? We never finished the one that's name I'm forgetting right now. Shoot. Mariomon. We never finished Mariomon. So I do want to maybe go do that. The RuneScape Nuzlocke was also a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it in general, I would say. I just want to put in the rotation. Maybe go back to Slice and Dice. That'd be fun, too. I haven't tried Noida. Noida's really fun. But, like, here's the problem. Here's my problem with Noida. It's a me issue. It's not a Noida issue. I, like, games like that, I really do, like, the super min-max, like, my resource acquisition and stuff like that. So it's, for me, when I play Noida, I never just go down, find the next stage, and go through the exit portal and go to the next level. I go down, I find the exit portal, I secure a safe path to the exit, and then I attempt to branch out from there and explore as much of every single level every time I play the game. Which is, I think, like, wrong. I think, like, I mean, it's probably right if you're, like, an expert at the game, but I think for me, at least, it just makes my runs take so long. Like, a Noida run for me, yeah, it's just, like, it takes, like, fucking 3 hours to play a single run of that game if you have a good run going. Which is cool, but I think, ultimately, to my own detriment, it makes the game kind of a little bit more boring. So, I don't know. And, yeah, I think that's what's not as good as Pandemic here, but I think we do take Contagious. I think Contagious is fine. We have debuffs via you know, our Rally boys and our Etch boys here. So I think actually any MLG gamers know what's the sequence here if I play Contagious with Moral Mistress. Will the Etch apply first and then the Contagious propagate, or will Contagious go first and then propagate will happen afterwards? Or not propagate, like will Etch happen first, or will the spell effect happen first? Does anyone know this? I've never had this happen yet. I'm gonna take it here though. I think either way. I think it's fine. None of my Moon boys are silent, right? They're all Celine. Yeah, it's just these two and the Fae. Okay. I think the spell effect goes first. That's not good for us, but what are we gonna do, I guess, right? Kinda don't have a choice here, I suppose. Wormkin silently weeping in the corner. Sad. If you were a Magic item, you'd be able to choose which one happened first if it was my turn. Yes, yes. Would you be allowed to? Yes. You can sequence however you want. But what's funny is that, and what I don't want to say scummy people do, what people will do when you first start learning how to play is they'll ask you what order you're playing things in to try to trick you into stacking them incorrectly. You do. No, you wouldn't be able to. Can you stack effects if they're both yours? Oh, let's say it's like a response to like a cast effect. I guess it would be the cast effect happens first, and then the card resolves first. It wouldn't be you choose, but it would be the order that I want, basically. It is triggered effects happen before the actual card resolves. That is technically what that is. It's just a triggered effect. You are right, Codecimal. Those are all bad cards there, by the way. That were from the draft, I think. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. We don't actually know when consume resolves in the stack, if it's on the cast or if it's after the spell resolves. So I don't know. I do like going left side here to give the Steward's Quarters deployable too. The Steel Shop is really good for us too, though, because we can maybe get like a quick on Acolyte. But I do also just want to look for a Moonlit Glaive here. I'm gonna go left side, I think, on this one. We're gonna go Moonlit Glaive hunting. These I think are all pretty bad for us. Let's try again. I will settle for a Swift Steel Dagger on the Acolyte here. That's fine with me. Let's do that. Let's go deployable on our Steward's Quarters. Been too long since you played Magic the Gathering? Ooh, okay. Hold on a second, people. Hold on. Enchanted Chamber should be worth considering here too, but I'm pretty sure I want Moonlit Glaive on my Acolyte here. Because now we can merge that onto the Swift Steel Dagger. And that seems pretty good too. Okay. All of a sudden, this went from being like a really annoying run to maybe actually pretty solid. You were super into EDH Commander like 10 to 15 years ago. EDH has changed a lot, Peace, I feel like, in the last 10 to 15 years. I, too, played a lot of EDH 10 to 15 years ago. Back when my boy Rafiq was the GOAT. And now I think he's kind of fucking washed and not my GOAT anymore. But the EDH has changed a ton since the old days, if you will. Play this up here too for now. I'm just putting actually, do I want to play Bullet up here to tank a couple hits? I actually kind of don't hate that right now. It'll tank a couple hits from the man from me here. It seems good. Oh my god, you fucking kidding me? Now you give me the merge equipment? Dog shit game. Pass turn. I think the spell effect goes first. We will find out soon enough, I suppose. How many consume cards do we have? 3. I'll do this. It's the same either way as far as I'm concerned. We're using the same view decks that you and your family would make entirely with the booster packs we got for Christmas and our birthdays. I mean, the best way to play Magic. Obviously, goated. Very cool. We played Title Turning into Fertile Ground here, but I want Bullet to actually die here, so I don't want to do that. I want to make room for our other Acolyte who has the multi-strike. Yes, of course. Let's do this into this and save the the Title Turning for later, I think. And we'll just throw out the Acolyte too. This will stop making cards for any format of Commander, and now it's a Fleshwalker wearing the skin of Commander, but it's a fundamentally different game. Don't forget, Codecimal, that sometimes they make cards for Commander that end up being also too strong for the other formats as well, and end up like ruining the entire game for like 2 months. That's also very important. You can't forget that part. I'm gonna, I think, play... Or not play my Vengeful Shard here and take a little bit of damage. That's fine. We're playing Arch Enemy in other modes like that. He's the GOAT. With this Gladiator guy, he's the GOAT. They kill you. I'm in a weird spot. I want to play like all these cards right now very badly. Like, a lot of them are really, really strong here. Like Tidal Turning is really good. Plays Blessing of Love is just fine here, though. I don't know. Let me. You know what? If I play Buddy when it doesn't actually get the mana back, but it does stop you from applying your damage shield, which is pretty nice here as well. I think I'm gonna go. Actually, I don't care that much. I'm gonna go. I think Loam Coat here into Phase Blessing here, and then play the Vengeful Shard. That seems like a nice balanced approach. Read that part, but you try not to reveal too what your hatred towards Wizards of the Coast and what Magic the Gathering has become. People get very touchy when you talk about all the reasons why their favorite game sucks. I think Magic the Gathering is still pretty good for the most part. I think there are obviously, like, you know, sometimes there's some issues. So I think it's still a fun game. And maybe you'll have to flame me because that's one, but I understand. Maybe it always had to be this way, right? Okay, you've got a million decay on you, which is really nice, and Acolyte's hitting for a decent amount here. Boy expensive. Man, that is a good emote. I think every game that gets new content eventually gets too much new content that stops being the same and they can never go back. Like the Uncanny Valley. Canny Valley, when Uncanny Valley walks in, Serial Spit, +2, please. Anyone? Oh, you know what? Never mind. We should get this on the stream now, actually. We can wrap this one up, folks. I think we're done here. +1? Really? That's generous. Thank you. I appreciate that. I need that one. Okay. We're taking size upgrade here. This should allow us to legally play Bolette on the floor with the boys. Covenant Spike also really nice. I'll take that for sure. Take our space upgrade. It is working. Codecimal, what you have foresaw. Lisan al-Gaib. He's done it. He's made the deployable Steward's Quarters part of this run. What are we doing now? Now that we've done this, I don't know what we're doing anymore. I think I want to go left side. I want to remove the extra Moral Mistress and Selene Acolyte from the deck now. They seem pretty pointless. Not much more reason for them to be here anymore. Do we want to dupe anything here? I don't think so. I don't hate going to the right side though and finding like maybe another dualism for the Moon Pixie. That'd be really strong here, honestly. Ooh, you know what? You know what I'm supposed to do actually here? I've just realized. I think we do go right side. We do go right side, and the reason being is that I want dualism for the Pixie, but I also want to dupe the Pixie here too. Now that we took extra space, we have room top floor for, you guessed it, more Pixies, which seems pretty good to me. And we can get a dualism as well, that's even better, but I think this is still just good for us. But also we need multi-check on this Acolyte as well. We don't need the quick anymore nearly as badly because we have the merged dagger. Where'd you go? Am I losing my mind? There, here it is, duh. There, yeah. So we have the merged quick dagger. We don't need the quick upgrade here. I guess I'll put +25 on you. That seems fine. Then we will reroll here. I believe, right? Yeah, reroll. Okay, we do get dualism. We also get Smidge Stone here. We need to think about this for a second, actually, because I'm seeing dualism kernel better. No, so unfortunately, not. Dualism does not work on the spawn. Spawn is not a buff. It is a I don't know what it is. It's just like an ability that is not getting, even though Troop is an ability or is a buff, the actual spawn effect is not increased. We can highlight it here, right? This is just 20 armor, spawn 4 still, right? Tragically not good. Would be fantastic if it worked that way here, but does not, right? So what I'm thinking here right now, right? We can go Smidge Stone on the Spore Launcher. Right, so and we have the extra space, right? So we can go Bullet, Cluster Kernel, Spore Launcher. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 space. Right now we're working with 8 space on the floor. So counting the spawn, so that's again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting the spawn, that's 7. We could maybe sneak in. No, it's not that good. I was thinking we could maybe sneak in a Moon Pixie and a Selene Acolyte, but we kind of just can't do that. I think we'll just do this here. Smidge Stone. Maybe just don't even need it on the Spore Launcher at this point, really. The right answer is Mirror Room. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't think so, Peace. I don't think there's any Resolve triggerings that get doubled. Like Mirror Room would interact with that Resolve because that Resolve specifically is a summon. But I don't think there's anything that just says Resolve abilities get doubled. And also important to note that the Mirror Room is not doubling the spawns. It's just adding +1, I believe. I believe it goes from 4 to 5 with something like Cluster Kernel, which is again also just weird, but I think just how it works. I don't hate putting this here on Spore Launcher as well. You know what I'm going to do, actually, I think here? I'm just going to put Conduit on the Acolyte. I think just giving us some baseline Conduit is pretty good. I don't think we're going to a... We have a Steel Shop here, huh? I'm just thinking what I want here in the next ring. I don't need the Merchant of Arms too badly. Here's the thing. It's not that important for us. The Forgotten Boons and the Vortex are nice. The Steel Shop... I guess worst case we can probably see a Glimmerstone as well from the next ring. I think we can just go right side. And if we whiff on seeing a multi-strike again from the shop, we can just take another Conduit and it should be okay. I think it's like a guaranteed thing, right? I think you guarantee... I actually need to pay more attention to this stuff. I know how the spell shops work with the common upgrades. Do you always see, like, this is the Under Legion one. This is the Luna common upgrade. And then the other ones are just plus attack and plus HP. And I think that's all that's in the common pool. So when you reroll, you always see those 4. Right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Zool, you're shaking your fist at Twitch Mobile. I'm sorry to hear that it's so bad. Dark Magic, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. I don't know, you said they got your message deleted, but hi, how's it going? Hopefully not a slur. Twitch Mobile was being evil today, not surprising. Usually it is evil. Yeah, we can hang tight on that for now. We don't have to commit then. We can go later to see the same thing, basically. I guess, oh, perfect timing, by the way. Hive Minder showing up here. Bastard game. Take a headsman. Guessing why there isn't Battlestone anymore. There is no Battlestone anymore. That is correct. Battlestone is dead and buried. I feel pretty safe taking this. I don't think the Presence will give us too much trouble. It might give our Acolyte some trouble in theory because he's only got 5 HP. But I think that we're gonna be just fine anyway on bottom or in mid floor here. I think we can do this. I'm not too scared. It's weird that there isn't a double resolve relic. It would be strong, but no more than double incant extinguish. I think it would be less strong. I mean, I guess it depends actually. I have to look at the resolve triggers and see how much of an impact it is, right? My gut is that it's not as strong as double incant and double extinguish. Those relics, when you have them, you're usually super focused around them, right? So my gut is that it's not as good. I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay. Remember that our first one we play here gets duped by Twin Mind. Also, got his ass. There's like 1 or 2 resolves per clan tops. Carapace, that is a resolve. That's a good point, actually. That'd be pretty sweet. I think I'm just gonna dupe Fertile Ground for the sake of having more Fertile Grounds in the deck here. It's not as strong, obviously, here as playing a Spawning Pod, but I think I'd like it for the value gain, basically. I'll pick you off so we don't take any damage. Fertile Ground again. Do I kill this guy? Can I kill this guy? I don't kill this guy. Oh, also my Moon Pixies died too here. That's not good. They just hit into the spikes and also died. That's tragic. Do I even play them then? I guess I just play them to get out of the deck, honestly. They're going to do nothing here. That's fine. He gets a bunch of decay. He gets like maybe 1 or 2 hits on the pyre and goes away afterwards. That's fine. Oh, this is a weird turn too. It's our good Acolyte turn. What if we do this into Moonrise a bunch here to get the etch triggers? Into Draught. He gets 1 hit on the pyre. I can live with that. But everyone does die here, which is kind of sad. Although the Prayer Stone will go away eventually. And by eventually I mean, I guess, soon. That's kind of nice. Yeah, the Prayer Stone was a little bit more impactful than I thought it would be here, I think. This is definitely an issue. Killing all my Conduit Fairies there is a problem. I think I'm going to play Loam Coat here. Well, actually, hold on. No. Oh, no. Hold on. Different line. Because this is very bad for us here. We're going to go, and it's kind of annoying, but I think it'll be good. We're not going to play the Loam Coat. We're going to go Glow Up to trigger our first rally into Contagious. That seems better for us. And then I'm going to play you up here. I'm going to play you here, too. Well, it doesn't really change anything, I don't think. Yeah, you're still... Because you only get 1 hit on pyre, so that's fine. Okay, very nice. That's a lot of decay. I like that. I like that. We are... I mean, I think we're going to win the fight, but we are just leaking a lot of damage here because of how I built this. Basically, because I take the trial more than anything here. The trial is what's causing this. Let's not beat around the bush here. That is the culprit for sure. At least they're leaking and like dying in 1 hit every single time because they have all the million to billion decay on them. That's good for us. You guys are all dying here. Love that for you. I think we'll be probably mostly fine here. Maybe not though. We'll see. Who knows? It has just straight up. How's it looking here? Ooh, bad actually. Really bad. That's not good at all. Hold on. We are getting completely crushed. I see no recourse here. I think I needed the Loam Coat pretty badly early on the fungi. So it was going to have the regen stacks here and whatnot. Yeah, that's an issue. We would have thought this was fine and relentless. The real issue, the big secret problem with this is the Chosen Prayer Stone giving the boss +4 attack whenever he gets hit. And then us getting genuinely no... I mean, I guess we get no propagates this turn. Oh, you know what is a thing, though, here, too? I maybe need to save some of my consume cards for this turn. Yeah, I think that might be the way to do this, actually. Because if we had played, like, any of our spawns here, I think they would just die to the decay. We have no decay currently. A lot of damage on the mushrooms. That's true as well. I think we can finagle this here somehow to get there. The big secret killer, though, is the fact that we are just losing our Fae into the stone up here. That is like the big thing I didn't predict happening. That is a big issue for us. We could play. I think we're supposed to play just top floor as well. If we know that we're not, actually playing the Fae up here, we should just put them up here instead. I think that does just kind of make more sense. Oh, hold on. Wait, where's my? Did I play the steward quarters here? Am I losing my mind? Hold on. Where's my steward quarters? There it is. What am I doing? This goes up here. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to be playing the Acolyte here. Ooh. What about? No, I need to play the Inferno Room. We need the Inferno Room down here to kill the Curse Makers. We just do need the Spore Launcher Cluster Kernel, huh? Yeah, let's just do it this way. Okay. You know what, I copied the Fertile Ground before. Maybe that was a mistake, too. Maybe I just need to actually go all in on max immediate value with spawning pods here. Let's try that. Let's see how that plays. Am I supposed to be, like, Bloody Mooning the Penitent Prayer Stone down, maybe? That could somehow be an angle for us here. I don't know. Maybe not, though. Probably the 4 Conduit and then Mageblade Bullet. Oh, you know what? Interesting idea. We do have, well, not that so much, but we do have the Coven Spike. We do have, oh, and Glimmering Draught too, actually. You're right. We have both of these. We have Coven Spike and Glimmering Draught that we can put down here and start propagating. If we're gonna put Propagate on anyone, though, we'd probably do the Mageblade on Bullet, but we probably put the Conduit on Fungi because we want Fungi to eventually have the Loam Coat. That makes sense to me. That seems like actually a really good plan. Let's try that out here. And this guy's kind of spinning right now. Also, tragically, no Collector here. Very unfortunate. What do I do? Oh, there's our Glittering Draw. Okay, so we have the Conduit down now, at the very least. Right? Play the Moonrises. Play this. I guess play that as well here, I don't know. Gotta try to kill you so you don't get to the top. Maybe I need to... Oh, I might have needed to play mid-floor here still, too, even with this. Maybe, you know what the line might be? The line might be play mid-floor, do the Conduit angle here. That might be the secret sauce today, folks. Voyage, don't panic. You're here. Voyage, I took a trial I shouldn't have taken and now I'm dying. Please help me. Voyage, please, I'm begging you, help me. Fertile Ground, pretty good in the glow up. Okay, everyone's dying here. This guy's leaking, but fuck him. Dude, you take Soviet trials in this game, they're scary. Yeah, but I wanted the money and I thought I was really strong and I am, but now... I made the fatal mistake of forgetting that these spike guys can kill my pixies. And my pixies are all now worthless this fight, so I have to rely entirely on my bullet line here. We were doing a 2-4 setup, and now it is a 1-4 setup. Oh, Zul, I see what you're saying. We spread the Propagate out. You know, that's another misplay. Maybe we can replay a little bit again later and find a more optimal line. Very true, and really we could do that instead. I'm gonna do this here. This guy's hitting me for 1 billion, though, still. Hold on. Maybe I do just play the Fertile Grounds here. Anyway, Voyix, I found out that Pun Pun's actually been a fake Gooner this whole time. When I do the Monster Train Smasher Pass tier list, do you want to do it with me instead of Pun Pun? It's kind of embarrassing that he's been a fake Gooner all along. Sure, thank you, okay. I'm glad I got a real Gooner on my side. I can just play you and you die here to no detriment to me, so that's fine, I guess. Yeah, how's it looking this time, folks? How's it looking this time here? Better, but not good. Yeah, we can. I think the secret is mid floor now. Why do phones have the charger at the bottom? I think it's a pretty good spot for him. I don't know. If I advance the boss, oh my God, Glader, you're right. I forgot about advancing the boss. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. You're right. But I think we still play mid floor. Maybe we want to be super optimally play mid floor here. Also, Fulcax, yeah, the Steward's Quarter deployable line is basically just playing as a mini Space Prism that works in deployment. It's a pretty neat little tech piece if you didn't know about it. Okay. I think I still have the mid-floor angle. I think we do the spawning pod dupe here instead of the fertile ground dupe. That seems better to me here. And we do this into this again. Not that it really matters too much there. And we give this bullet motherfucker the Moonlit Glaive now. There you go, buddy. Doesn't matter where you play this, I guess. What the fuck did you say? What did you say, Jeff? CS, you got the chill status working and you figured out a way to stun players. You're adding that next. Extremely good news, CS. Great work. Please continue the good work. CS, I talked to some venture capitalists today. And he said he was willing to give us $5 million to start working on the game. His name is Voyax64. I think this guy is really gonna. He kept saying he was gonna make me a star, and then he said something about going to his cool couch to cast some developers or something like that. I didn't really get most of what he was saying, but I think we're gonna be big, CS. You and me, we're gonna be big together. You hate cool couch, hot couch for life. So true. Conduit line first. Yep. We're gonna do this here into this here. Thinking about the Moonrise, if they need to come into here at all, we could do, like, in theory, Moral Mistress here into Moonrise. You get some etch on you. I think is okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. This Voyage guy sounds awesome. Yeah. I'm gonna put the armor on you too. Why not, right? If you post couch, it's like he's still here. True. That is true and real and not sad at all. Okay, so spread. We gotta spread our shit, people, okay? Very important. Gotta spread that shit wide. And then put this, I guess, here. That seems fine, okay. I don't know how often this son of a bitch is getting slays, but maybe it'll matter. Who knows? Okay, we're gonna do this here. We're gonna play Fertile Ground. Play you and just pass. Man, we are doing a bit of man spreading. You're not wrong, Codecimal. That is true. I apologize. Yeah, I think we're supposed to do Fertile Ground into Contagious here. We can go, yeah, I guess we can go Contagious first for more Fertile Ground spawns, I suppose. Yeah, I think that's actually better. Okay. How does this look currently, folks? How does this look as is right now? Okay, but then we propagate this bitch ass up here, and it's not much better. But then we tidal turning, and it's lethal. Oh my god. It's lethal with the bullets living with like 2 HP. Holy shit. Oh my god. That's crazy. Tidal turning my hero. Academia. What the hell? Not even close, not even close. That is true. Bullet is my goat. Bullet conduit line wins, apparently, folks. Apparently it gets there. Dig Deep is a decent number of spawns here. I supposed to take Grow Room, though, instead at this point? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go Dig Deep. I think we need to do as much spawning as we can possibly find, basically. Especially more consistent spawning. Ooh, although I hate taking another Calcify number here, but Cover of Night's really good in this deck. You take full credit for suggesting advancing the boss. Later, that is true. That was very pivotal as well for us. Very true and real. What am I doing next here? Let me think. We already know we're going right side. So we're going right side here. We want to find multi for the Acolyte. Yeah, we want to. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct. And we also get to get our Pyre health back up here. We're into Savagery, which is very annoying. We do just find another multi-strike, though, so that's kind of huge for the Acolyte. Love seeing that here. I can just put a Glimmerous on the Spore Launcher. I don't hate it. Before we do anything, let's see. We could, in theory, see, like, I don't know, maybe an Artificial Pyre Stone. If we do that, maybe we do just, like, play everyone except for Bullet on the floor together, pretty much. I can see that also being a very viable line here. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, Ancient Roots is actually a fantastic hit for us here. Wingsteel also, I think these are actually all really good here. Let me... We were just doing this. Conduit 10 on the Spore Launcher. It's honestly pretty okay. Put this here too. We're gonna go dupe. You know what's sad? You know what's really sad here, guys? After all that, after Bullet doing so well here and all that shit, I think we're better off just like duping Spore Launcher and playing him instead of playing Bullet. How fucked up and twisted is that? Because I think that is just a better line. Well, we can't even play them on deployment. You know what? Actually, now we'll keep playing Bullet. Yeah, well, he you know, he'll be good here. Is this a metaphor for capitalism? No, it's a metaphor for big mushroom people. I'm gonna remove, I think, this Moral Mistress. I should remove the other Acolyte, because at least the Moral Mistress you can play for one. The Acolyte, to get it out of deck, you have to play for two. A little bit of a misplay. This is an allegory for amazing fruit juice? Maybe. Potentially. I think I'm supposed to dupe another Moon Pixie here. I think we just want another Moon Pixie, so we can see them as fast as possible. I think they are going to be actually pretty important for us, so let's do that. Okay. We go to Savagery Seraph here. I think we might lose this. I feel pretty weak here, honestly. I don't know about this one, folks. We're going to play our Inferno Room here. We're going to play our Steward's Quarter plan. We'll see what happens, but I am skeptical on this one. I need to get a spawn turn one, or else we also do just get murdered here. We have so many spawns, but the odds are so low that we miss. There we go. Okay. I believe, Spawning Pod here. I'm gonna go Moon Pixie into Moonrise. Because I can get a ton of rallies just on Seraph this turn if I play double Spawning Pod. Seems pretty good. You can't even finish reading those before they show up. Yeah. They do be doing that sometimes. We go Spawning Pod again here to chump block for the Moral Mistress. And then I think it doesn't matter where we Bloody Moon, I guess, there. We could just play... No, we need to get some spawns here so this Avowed Gladiator doesn't walk up and kill our ass. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. He's got a lot of decay down. That's good. Oh, we're getting wiped here. Hold on a second. Okay, we're losing too much here still. That's going to be an issue. We get the Acolyte here, which is pretty cool. Am I abandoning this and pivoting fully to this top floor plan here now? I don't know. Does this keep at least one of you alive? Probably not, right? If I had to guess, I'd say no. Let's see. We can try a couple different orders here. No, they're both dead. Okay, hold on. We have to play this top. I think we have to pivot to top floor then, which is gonna take. We're gonna take so much pyre damage if we do it that way, though. But I don't see a way around it. Oh, that sucks too, because we this guy survived the melee weakness here. It'd be so sick if we could actually survive the turn. Hold on, let's go. If we full invest in surviving the turn here, how's that look? We do like conduit into this. No, that doesn't work either. Shit. Okay, well. It's looking bad, folks. It's looking really bad no matter how you slice it here. I'm trying to slice it a lot of different ways, but every way I slice, it's stinky. I need to draw the merge equipment next turn for sure here to have any chance of surviving this. Even then, it's looking really bad and not good. Okay. Well, that's annoying, but I guess we have to do this. And survive. You're alive still. I guess I just play Fertile Ground for a bunch of spawns here. Into Cover of Night, actually kind of huge. We lose the sweep, but it doesn't matter too much. Mainly, I just care about the stealth here to try to keep Fungi alive. And get the melee weakness purged off, which would be really good for us. Okay, this maybe kind of almost works. We'll see. You know what I think is going to happen here, folks? I think we're going to kill Seraph. I think we're going to lose to the Titans here. That's my theory right now. I think that's how this shit goes down. Because this Acolyte now kills everything forever. Nothing can get by this now. So we're set as far as that's concerned. There are other issues. And also the Fungi will now just die to the Seraph hit. But I guess Moral Mistress survives like 1 or 2 hits. Maybe pre-combat kills Seraph. It's really close. That's actually a good point, boys. We are pretty close to killing pre-combat here. I'm going to do, I think, this. Oh, fuck you, man. Really? Really? Bastard game. You know what? I'm going to say it. I fucking hate Wing Steel in this game. Because of Vengeful Shards existing, so many times I trigger Wing Steel on my last energy, and I draw a shard. I feel like it's a fucking magnet for shards, dude. Fuck my Chungus life. I'm so sick of it. Get this away from me. Okay, well, we don't have any way to make it even full moon here. So I don't think we're going to be pre-killing here. Tragically. Maybe there's some fucking shot we can make a big enough mushroom to survive like a mid-floor here, for example, and not cause the damage from the amalgam to happen. Let's see if we can do that. Hold on. Do you live? No, not even. Okay, never mind. Once again, my Chungus life is fucked. God damn. Okay. I think this is just going to be lose to Titans because we bled out to the amalgams too much here. Game plan. Yeah, I know the melee weakness here, but I was hoping that, like, you know, Gladiator, then these guys wouldn't kill. It's only 9. It's 27 on that hit. 37, 43. We were kind of maybe close. I don't know. I'm going to do this into this here, I think, for 147 armor. That seems pretty impactful. We can probably get the conduit on Shroom up there. Yeah. That's true. Like, we're winning this fight, no problem. The issue, again, is just how much damage we're taking to the amalgams here. We got, you know, 20 damage there, and then I think he's got 2, or he's got at least 1 more in his final wave. We're just taking way too much amalgam damage is the issue, no matter how you slice it. Gonna loam coat. I'm gonna scream. Wing Steel, what are you doing? I beg of you, please. Cease. Only need 50 HP. I'm gonna have less than 50 HP going into the Titan fight. You lose if I play mid-floor? I think so. I think if we play mid-floor, I think these guys get crushed. I think they only survive with their top floor here, basically. But we can give it a try, honestly. If there are HP Titans, but you play multiple floors, so you might make it. You know what? We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we can go back and try to min-max a bit, but I don't think we're going to get much out of it. And honestly, here's the thing, people. As far as the win streak is concerned, technically losing to the Titans doesn't lose the win streak, so I'm not too upset about it. I can be okay with it. Also, isn't it 23 HP? Oh shit, it's 20 HP. You're right. It's 23 HP. That's gonna be a problem, folks. He miscounted. He miscounted. I didn't count in the first place, so. We can go back and try to play mid-floor here, maybe. I don't know. You'll be fine. I will not be fine. 23 HP is unwinnable. I tend to agree here. We have no pyre healing. We have no way to actually stop. Like, we have no way to put even. We can't even put sap on the fucker on top to propagate. I'll try. I'll give it one more shot here. We can give it. We can try. We can retry one more time here. We'll play middle floor with the sweepers and stuff. You know what we can actually try here? You know what I want to give a shot with? Hold on. Let me try something. Let me cook a little bit here. What if we do this? What if we just sack Bullet here and just try to get these guys set up ASAP? This could be maybe actually sick with it, folks. Ooh, that's kind of interesting here too. Well, we already know from playing that our I believe our equipment is very low in the deck. So I don't think it makes too much sense to Coven Spike here. I think we're going for maximum mushroom stack here to try to survive. I'll even play this to just get out of deck for now. Will you see the opener? Do you need me to go back so you can see it again there? I don't know. Let's do spawning pod here. Ooh, that's kind of sick with it. Can we get the title turning actually here? It was maybe cool too, and I think it's actually bad. We could sneak in the cluster kernel onto this floor now. That seems not very good to me. I want the fungi to survive the hit here from Gladiator. Maybe title turning he gets there. That's pretty sweet. Let's try it like this for now. If he walks, it's not that big of a deal too. If he actually dies to the decay next turn, yeah, he's okay. Colonel post title seems okay. Well, I have 2 more Moon Pixies to put into the floor though, boys, that I think are pretty important to get down here ASAP. Well, there they are. Take 1 more shard, but we're killing everyone. This might actually just work way better. If I can get my Quick Blade... we know Quick Blade's in the bottom of the deck, though. It doesn't quite work, but we can keep just chump blocking. Yeah, this is actually working way better. Holy shit. Oh, and we get the cover of night this turn, too. That's kind of huge. You know, I'm going to greed, I think, here. Is this too greedy? No, this is too greedy. Let's just do dig deep into cover of night. Also, I should do this, so that way you die to the, what's it called? So you died to the Inferno room. Actually, maybe I don't want Lone Coat here, actually. Let's put that down. That's pretty sweet. This actually works so... You know what? I was so clouded by how strong the Colonel and Spore Launcher were early game. I should have realized this is much better late game. This is so much stronger for us, actually. Yeah, let's just do that. This is just way better. Yeah, this actually seems... I'm glad we went and replayed it here, because this is obviously just a much better line. We get our cover of Night 2. We lose the sweep, but that's fine. Very cool. And I think I'm just gonna... Now I'm gonna be greedy, I think. I'm just gonna do this. And pass like that. That looks pretty good. We take 10 more damage. We go... This can win with 51 HP. I think it's not even a guaranteed thing, but I think we can win with this with 51. So I like that as well here. Here, get up here, buddy. Now the question is, do I just do this line into the Titan fight as well? Maybe. I don't know, actually, at this point. Yoink. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. I forgot about Ancient Roots there. Hooray. 28 extra higher HP is a good thing. Yeah, I think so too, Glader. I think this line giving us way more HP should be better. But even then, it's still very iffy. We'll see how it plays out here. I can see this definitely still losing though. TNT Master, so true, so true. Peace outside, also so true. You guys are doing a lot of truing today, I gotta say. A lot of truing happening here. Surely it's fine. I'm gonna do this line here. I think this is just it proved itself to be just too strong before. I kind of just can't not do it basically. This is a win, but we want the Shroom up top when we can. Get an extra copy whatever we play here. Could do Cover of Night and get 2 copies of Stealth here because of the Twin Mines. But I think I just want the Mushroom stack. Ooh, Buster Kernel. Well, now the problem is we can't play Spore Launcher up here because we don't have room. I think this is honestly still fine. I don't think Spore Launcher is doing much in this run, so I think this is fine. Hey, anyone see my my pixies? Anyone? Hello? What am I doing here exactly? Guess I'm just doing spawning pods here. We can't waste title turning here, it's just not worth it. Do you live by Lunko? I think you live, right? You don't live as it is? God damn it, hold on. Let's play Fertile Ground. Now you live, at least. And god damn this game. Hold on. We're gonna have to like super min max here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of save scumming on this one, I think. We're gonna have to go spawn 2, I think 3 into Lunar Pixie here. Oh no, hold on, wait a second. Actually, I see the line. I see the line now that we have the cheating intel. We go. We can go. I think we'll just go spawning pod. Spawning pod into Glittering Draught. into Firelight, which gives us Lunar Moon Pixie here, which then lets us Phase Blessing for a bunch of armor. And that, I think, is a pretty good line here. And we'll hopefully draw more Pixies later, and we should be okay. But I don't know. This is looking very sketch to me, though, still. Okay, there's our other Pixies. That's nice to see. Guess we just do this. Bastard game. Spawning pod. Okay, the fungi stack is dying here, which I guess isn't too big of an issue. Yeah, we're doing 1,000 here. I believe we'll kill Savagery, hopefully, next cycle through here, once we get the Moonlit Glaive down on the Acolyte, right? I think it's a pretty sure thing. Maybe it goes wrong here somehow, I'm not sure. I definitely need to not play the Fertile Ground. I need to kill Dominion as fast as possible, too, so we do, like, one of these. Probably into this. Yeah, we're hitting for a ton next turn. I think we'll be okay-ish. What's happening top floor here? Bullet's dying. That kind of sucks. These all kind of suck here. Yeah, you know what? Savagery might die to his decay, though, pretty soon. It is possible. Hit. I'm going to play the Acolyte here. Maybe by some miracle we get to play some mushrooms in front of Acolyte here and then it lives. It's kind of fine. It's going to be a matter of killing Dominion here as fast as possible, I guess, right? I think Savage is hitting us this turn. Unless we title turning your ass. Hold on, actually, does this save you? Oh, that's actually big for us. Okay, saving against the Savagery here is huge. Kill your ass. And just play this here. So now Moral Mistress is never gonna die. I think we've done it. I think we kill Dominion before our Pyre bleeds out. Hey, yeah, I think we're good. What a annoying run. Cool, but like definitely a little tedious. And you're dead as hell. Who gives a shit about you? Spawn 15. Cover of Night. Loam Coat. You're at 1. You're about to be at 1. So this is a matter of when you die. Okay. Oh, Code, that's really right. We can do Bloody Moon at Dominion. That is true. That is true and real. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, I guess the mushroom living there is kind of cool, but it doesn't really matter too much if it lives or not. I think after next Firelight, we live with like what 3 HP here, something like that. We live with barely any HP, basically. We take the. Oh, we live with 8 because we don't actually get to do your activation. You die to the back and forth here. Okay. Cool run, people. Cool run. I'm pretty happy with it, at least. Thank you. I'm glad I speculated on the Moon Pixies being good here, because the mushrooms were not going to carry us here. We needed this game plan to win this, I think. So I'm glad that worked out. I think a secret special shout out maybe to Moral Mistress. I didn't track how well she was performing, but I bet 8 decay per consume was a lot. I suspect that it was actually pretty solid here too, but I wasn't looking at it very closely. Hooray. Nice. I guess it was a cool pivot. I guess it was a nice pivot. Thank you, Killia. Most miserable run. It wasn't too bad. Will be morsel mail scaling while I was spamming through those morsels. What? World Mistress is better than she seems. I get it. I think this was a good use case for her. I still don't like her. I just don't like her vibe. I don't know. Something's off. But it's whatever. That's a good point as well. As you can, there are just a bunch of consume upgrades you can get for your cards as well, so you can get a decent number of them probably sometimes. Anywho, Entropy says you did 118 decay over 9 turns. I imagine it was more than that, but I don't know. Cool, 14 win streak, not too bad either. Folks, I believe that will conclude Cock Sunday. Everyone, who came by, thanks for hanging. Hopefully you had a good time today. Is Pun live? Does anyone know Pun streaming today? He sometimes streams on Sunday nights too, right? What's he up to? Anyone know? Where is... don't look at that. That's secret. That's secret. Hold on. Pun, I believe, is live. Don't worry, there's actually nothing important there. Oh, dude! Oh my god, I just looked at it. Guys, actually, I can show you this here. Look at this. Pun solving racism today. Can you believe it? Awesome. Anyway, I will, if you're watching on Twitch, I'll give you the URL to Pun's YouTube live stream because he's only streaming on YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you'll just be able to go there directly when the stream ends. Everyone, thank you for hanging. I believe next stream will probably be tomorrow unless something weird happens. I believe I am gonna be live. So yeah, I just hope you guys had an enjoyable time here, I guess, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow, or maybe never. Who knows? There's the Pun link, and then I gotta go to the YouTube thing too. Hold on a second. Sorry, one moment, please. I gotta go to here. I gotta go to edit. It's so weird how you do raids. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this. You have to go to do a raid. You have to go to your settings on the YouTube live stream, and there's like a specific setting in there to pick who the stream redirects to after your live stream ends. Is very bizarre. I don't get it. It's very unusual, but whatever. Anyway, goodbye. I'll see you later.